I was muted. Go figure. Hello, folks. We have Leonard Davis, Pat H out in the chat. Appreciate you. I'm all alone. All alone. Nobody loves me. I'm kidding. They should come trickling in at some point. And it's another cold day in Gatesville, Texas, but I'm actually hot. So there's that. Hopefully we'll get some folks here on the panel at some point. I've already started tracing this onto the wood, so there shouldn't be that much left to do. I've got to trace this part down to that left side, and the rest of this has already been traced, so hopefully that part of it won't be that long. But there again, as I've said in the past, part of a lot, at least for me, part of the enjoyment of these live streams is just the chatting back and forth with people, no matter what I'm doing on camera. So that's why I decided to go ahead and go live before I was ready to physically cut it. So there's that. We do have 5 people watching, and me being the weird guy I am, I'm getting hot while it's cold outside, so I'm going to take off my shirt. Not my whole dagnabbit, it's my outer shirt. I'm wearing 2 shirts. I'm not that crazy. And I don't know if there's a lag in StreamYard, but the comments are kind of slow, but that's all right. They don't have to be rushing. It's 7:46 p.m. Central Time in the United States. Oh, diddly. Excuse my sound effects. All righty then. Got to do that obligatory bump of the camera. And howdy, Nick. Charles the Stripper. Yeah, we haven't resorted to that yet, but we're getting close, aren't we? Nope, still wearing a t-shirt. All right. So yeah, it's just me on the panel right now. Hopefully one of our victims will come in shortly. Hello, Jason. And as y'all well know from history of being here, I'm actually going to turn on my window unit because it's getting, or at least my fan, it's getting a little warm over here. I had my heater on too long. Go figure. I forgot what the hell I was talking about too. Dagnabbit, what was I saying, guys? Oh! Now, remind me of that fan being on when I start grabbing about it being cold again, because that's how we roll here. This, for the very long time, has been one of my favorite designs. It's upside down to y'all right now, but I'm pretty sure you can tell what it is. Hopefully, that would kind of work out. Hello, JJE. So there, we got our ashtray, got our Dutch pepper, got our stogies. We're doing good. I am not a daisy. Hello, Mr. Billy Burt Sr. You want to tell people they can find you on social media?
You can find me, Billy A. Burt Sr. on Facebook, or Billy Burt on the on YouTube, or the Messy Studio on YouTube, or the Messy Studio on Instagram, or messystudio.net from a website.
By God, you got all that memorized, don't you?
Yeah, it's real hard.
Yeah, diddly. Hello, Barry Lloyd. He's joined us as well. Dave Weber. Hello, Dave. I don't think I missed anybody yet. Yeah, I was out there in the group chat whining. I'm all alone, Sniff.
There's Rusty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Rusty Nails with a Z.
Hello, folks.
Russ Meadows. If you want to tell people they can find your sexy behind on social media.
Well, you can find this tired old 65-year-old fella.
Oh, happy birthday today.
Yeah, thank you. Rusty Nails with the Z Wood Shop on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
By God. And on Charles Deering's panel as a punished victim.
Yes, as are we both.
Yes.
For some reason, I thought Russ was a year or 2 older than me.
I don't know,
he's actually younger than I am.
Let's share the blame here a little bit. I'm kind of a victim on my own show. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, but that's where it's fun.
Oh, yeah. See, now it is.
Yeah, I'm about 4 months younger than you, huh, Billy? Something like that?
Yeah, I'll be 66 in July.
Oh, I'm actually more younger than you than that then.
Sometime before the show's out, we're gonna watch Billy try to give Russ a spanking.
Yeah, 8 ornaments, I think.
I ain't getting across his knee. If I do, I'm gonna tell him what I want for Christmas.
but happy birthday, Russ.
If that's what it takes to go viral, yeah. Happy birthday, Russ.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Nick
hello,
says,
everybody out there that said hello to me. I'm not ignoring you.
it's all good. I don't let people talk very often.
I
Nick
know.
says, howdy, Charles, Billy, Pat, Jason, Barry, Dave, Leo, Russ, happy birthday. JJE, happy birthday, Russ, happy birthday, Russ, happy birthday,
All
Russ. Hi,
right.
Nick. Whew. I
Huh.
think they kind of want you to have a happy birthday, sir.
It'd be a lot better if we'd had a little bit of water, but other than that, it's been pretty good.
By God. Well, we
Water.
finished. We
Water's
finished.
the water's
ahead.
been turned off in the city where we get it from because they had busted water mains, so they had to fix and they cut it all off. After I fixed my water line, it was broke. I turned my water on and nothing come out. I said, "Son of a gun!"
Googly moogly.
Yeah, no, I find out it's gonna be probably another 3-4 days.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, it's not good.
Good
No,
Lordy.
and the bad news about that whole thing, or the worst news, I should say, is that around here anyway, most of the stores are water flying off the shelves. You can't hardly find any.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's for sure. You can't find it.
It's the alpaca lips, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I said I
Thanks,
made
everybody.
I made a Facebook post today. I said, remember what I said about 2021 telling 2020 to hold my beer.
Yep.
Oh, my man.
Sometimes I hate being right.
Yeah, I
Me
know
too.
that's right.
By God, ladies and gentlemen, John Cousins, what if I could? Where can people find you, sir?
Hey, everybody.
And the Great White North. That's where they can find him.
I'm right here. Yeah, it's not that cold up here. It's warming
Oh,
up now.
you're off. You're off. I saw that finger wasn't in the right spot. I'm not the only one. Better.
You can find me at Facebook and YouTube, on Facebook groups, on Instagram, and over at my new webpage, wouldificouldscroll.com,
All right.
And Twitch, right?
and Twitch.
And what do you do every other Saturday, sir?
Every other Saturday. My video is my video's not matching my audio right now, so just give me a sec. So my every other Saturday you can find myself and Shaylee Morehouse, Midnight Scroll her. We do a virtual scroll class, and you can sign up over at Midnight Scrollers page right now. Coming up next week, we're doing a cat portrait, so you can check on there, and you can also check on my website. I don't know if Shaylee has any up yet, but we also have some previous pictures of our projects that everybody else has done.
Nice.
Cool.
And her website is inspiredbyShaley.com.
Yes, inspired by
Thank-
Shaylee.com.
Thank you for being here, John Cousins, Russ Meadows, and Billy Burt Sr., and whoever's in the background. And so there's that. Appreciate
My
everybody.
pleasure.
Appreciate everybody dropping by. For those just joining, don't you worry. We don't have to trace the whole thing. I started earlier before I took my nap. We just have to do this big area, this little area, and all the way down the side. So I've traced the majority of it, but we still got a little bit left. But and the reason why I'm doing this live is because we all tend to hang out anyways. That's most of the fun, if I'm being honest. Doesn't matter what I'm doing on camera, unless I'm wearing a bra.
Oh, I'm trying to look sideways. That's that lion, huh?
Yeah, this is the top over here. So
Okay. I've turned my head this way to see it.
I'll do a few more tracings up to about here, and then I'll flip it around. Y'all can see it right side up. But figure what the hell. A lot of our fun is the hanging out. It's not so much
Oh yeah.
for everybody what I'm doing. So there's that. We got 12 people watching. If you like what you see, please consider throwing a thumbs every now and then, if you don't mind. God love you, Billy, if you can mute, because it's pretty chaotic behind you. But we love you, buddy.
Yeah,
Anyway,
my great granddaughter not real happy.
I hear you.
I thought because I thought it was because of Russ's birthday he was crying because he didn't get what he wanted.
I'm still waiting on Christmas. I went to
I
the
haven't
local.
got what I wanted in quite some time, Eric.
Now we got that in common, but don't you worry, Russ. I'm proud to announce, Russ, I went to the local nursing home. There's a strip program coming your way.
Oh, have mercy. Thank you, buddy. I
Oh.
appreciate that.
And back to what Charles was saying, hit that thumbs up button, folks.
Yeah, that wouldn't bother me in the least. If you don't like what you see, talk to me about it. Don't just slap a thumbs up and run off. That says you're a butt nugget. But you're
Thumbs
allowed to
down.
be one. It's all right. What did I say? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not a butt
Thumbs
nugget
down.
for thumbs ups. I mean thumbs downs or butt nuggets. Sorry about that. You're my bestest friends if you thumbs up. And just share and subscribe wouldn't bother me at all either. Click subscribe, click on the bell, click on the word all. By God, you won't miss a thing. That goes with uh, John Cousins' show and channel. What if I could on YouTube? Rusty Nails with a Z.
Mine too, if I ever do another one.
Yeah, if he'd ever done another one. But by God, you'll be ready. Billy Burt Senior, MessageStudio.net. And by God, y'all subscribe to them if you like what you see, subscribe to them. So there's that. We got 13 people watching. Much obliged, and we're gonna get back to tracing. Luckily, I started this early. You don't have to sit there at all. Go ahead, John.
Can I just say hey to Jason and Barry and Pat and Dave and Steve and Leonard and JJ and Nick. Hey Nick, and who else is out there? Oh, that's Steve and John N and hey Billy, happy birthday, Rusty.
Hey, John.
Happy birthday
Oh,
to you.
Mr. President.
Happy birthday, Rusty Nails. There you go.
Don't
That's
stop
the
now,
second
Dave.
best one I've had today.
Don't stop now. Wait, just a sec there, Russ. He called you Rusty. He didn't get yelled at.
No, I call him Rusty Nails.
No, he said Rusty, not
No,
Rusty.
No, I
he
said,
said
Rusty.
Rusty.
I said Rusty Nails.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
he did.
Because I got yelled at once for a Rusty poo.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I'm
'cause
not
that's just
particularly
not
fond
right.
of that one.
Yeah, he's not real fond of that one. Sorry, I found that out. Me and Steve Combs both did. So there's that. All right, so we're gonna get
John Marilyn Monroe, you ain't. Sorry.
Well, he made
Oh,
me
come
made me moist.
Everybody likes a happy birthday song sung to
Yeah.
them now. So
But Charles, that don't take much. Come on.
Kiss it. I'll tell you, folks, this is not the Charles Daring Appreciation Show. If that's what you're here for, you'll be sorely disappointed. I was.
Oh, no, we appreciate Charles. We really do.
Oh, we do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't get that memo. But I'd always
Yeah.
appreciate having people on the panel and in the chat. Go ahead, John.
yes, Charles, we appreciate you and everybody in the chat there. And if you got any questions, comments, or inquiries, throw them out there, and we'll be sure to answer them for you.
Thank you. Or suggestions or inquiries, complaints, whatever. You're right. You said some of those words. Sorry, John. But we do appreciate you. Like John said, I'm just thrilled that John's talking.
Why?
Because usually, God love you, you're sitting there like this.
Well,
Sharing-
somebody asked me if I could do a show tonight. I said, yeah, sure, I'll do a show for you, John Bradley. And he's not even on. And because he wanted to see me do some small miniature ornaments because he wanted to do some work on some pendants. I said, yeah, I'll do a show tonight. And then Billy's like, oh, what's going on? And Russ is like, oh, it's all quiet tonight. I said, okay, fine, I'll do a show. And then somebody's like, well, I got a show set for like 5 minutes from now.
Sorry. Now, John, I want to make it clear. John has always said he doesn't mind if I do a show when he does, but I wasn't setting out to do that. I was making a thumbnail, and after I made it, I created it and told them about it. I said, oh crap, it looked like he was wanting to set one up because I never intentionally try to step on anybody's toes, and I know John doesn't consciously hold that against me. But yeah,
Well, it's fine because John's not even on. John Bradley's not even on right now, so I'll do one tomorrow night for you guys. But we'll find out when Charles is going on first, because Charles doesn't have any set schedule.
Mm-hmm.
there's that. But me
It's
and
just-
John
Go on.
never set out to step on each other's shows. Sometimes it happens. It's just the nature of the beast. Because there's only so many hours on a Friday and Saturday. Go ahead, John.
The nature of the beast.
I just saw, what got my attention when I said phone freeze up, John? All I saw from you was 3 dots.
That's all
Well,
I
yeah,
saw.
and like I said, because it's been so quiet since 8 o'clock this morning.
I only saw
Yeah,
2
it
dots.
really was.
I can't believe nobody else wished Russ a happy birthday today.
I was the
I was
first
waiting
one
till-
to.
I was waiting until tonight, though. Well, I'm
I poured-
surprised you actually remembered it. Oh, wait, that's right. We told you to write it down.
Oh, thank you.
I think I wished him a happy birthday on Facebook.
I think
Yeah, you
John.
did.
I think John's jealous that I'm the first one that said anything, and Billy poured out his heart by saying "ditto."
Well, I wasn't even awake when that message come through because I was still sleeping.
Well,
I had
okay.
to turn my camera off and go outside my new curtain here. You see my little curtain up there?
Oh, yeah,
The
you had a
wife
curtain
put-
up there.
I put that, yeah, the wife said she got tired of y'all watching her and laying in bed, so she just got a curtain and put it up.
I never saw her laying in bed.
I
No,
never did
she's
either.
been there a couple times.
Russ,
Usually
you know you
she's back
should
with-
know.
Usually she's back behind you saying, "What the hell's wrong with you?" Go
She
ahead.
will be in a minute when she gets home. She don't know I put it up.
Could have actually made a green, turned your camera a bit and had a green screen behind you.
I know. I told her that, but she said, we're not putting a green one up.
But nobody
Oh.
sees it.
Yeah, that's true. I should put a green one up and then just take a picture of what's behind it.
Yeah, have that as your green screen background.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I might think about that.
No, I often give John crap about being so quiet here lately, but I do like it when he's active like he is right now. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I could be
And
really
I don't-
hyper if you wanted me to be.
That's
Well,
fine.
You know, the reason I turned my camera off a while ago, I had to go get me some tissue to wipe my eyes from him singing that song to me. You know, it made me tear up a little bit.
Brought the tears.
Hello, Steve Nealon.
Hello, Mr. Nealon. He is harnellmedia.com. He does my website. He does Billy Burt's website. He does John Cousin's website. He does other websites. harnellmedia.com. Check him out.
He'd do mine if I had one,
Yeah.
but I'm working on it.
Oh, it's
Let me
so
go ahead and
much
say
work.
thank y'all, everybody, for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Y'all remember mine, June 12th. Write it down. Come on now.
Oh, I can't forget that. That's a bad day for me.
Yay.
I've already told you why.
I don't remember
Charles-
why.
It's Charles' birthday.
That's my anniversary of anniversary of my first marriage.
Oh, well.
Oh,
That's 15 years. I'd like to get back. I can't get
Don't hate me, baby.
it. Yeah, that was it.
Well, we might remember when your birthday is, but I'm not sure we will remember when Cliff's birthday is, though.
I'm still trying to remember it too.
11
Yeah.
minutes before his.
11 minutes and 11 seconds.
Well, I would have put the seconds in, but I just thought that was immaterial.
We were born on a Tuesday, if y'all were wondering.
I can't tell you when I was born, except for the date.
They didn't have clocks back then. I'm sorry.
I wasn't old enough to read them.
That too.
Nick says Steve could do his website if he had the money to have a real site.
Well, by God, Steve Nealon is pretty dang affordable. I mean, it's not for me to decide what's affordable for people. Steve was, and I'm not sure that I was. Was I one of your first websites? Or I mean, I know you've been doing websites for a while, but it seemed like I've been with you for a long time. Not romantically, clearly, but
Nick is asking anyway, where's Herbie tonight?
I'm not sure. He hadn't even seen the thing that I'm aware of, the link. Maybe he's getting some well-deserved sleep, or he's looking for quarters. See what I did there last
Yes.
night? Here's
Yep.
quarter. Okay, just
Yep.
wanted to make sure.
I'm with you.
If you got to explain it,
Steve says you've been with him for over 3 years, Charles.
my God, was I there in the beginning of you starting to do websites? Not ever learning them, but
For the media, for the makers.
yeah, for the makers. That's what I was getting at. Thank you, Russ. I'm glad one of us knows what the hell I'm talking about.
See, there you needed me. I ought to get a bump and pay for that.
My God, 0.5% raise right there, buddy.
And by makers, we're talking about Makers Media Network, of which I believe we're all members.
Yeah. Steve said you were one of the first few.
Yay.
You said one of the few. He didn't say one of the good.
or the proud.
I'll take
Or the
take what I can
proud.
get. Y'all catch my hind parts, by God. See, folks, this is what
You're
I have to put up with. That's why these guys don't get paid.
you're Charles. Just be happy you're one of something.
Hmm,
I'm one of a lot of things.
you're one of the few. There's not many like you.
Thank you.
All right then.
Thank God.
Hey,
All right, you're right, Steve. But we all are part of the Harneo media, I believe.
Yeah, I think I am.
No, Charles. It just means you're more unique. That's all it is. It wasn't a
I'm,
cut down.
I'm unique and special, just like everybody else.
Yeah, you're special.
Ah,
Hey, Charles, you know how you catch a unique rabbit?
unique up on it.
Yep.
I know the moon and everybody else.
I have that third grade joke book too, sir. If anybody has any comments, questions, suggestions, inquiries, or complaints, throw them out in the chat. If we know the response, we'll give it to you. If we don't, somebody in the chat might. If not, by God, we'll help you find the answer.
And we appreciate you.
Sure enough. A lot
And when
more
we
than they
say it,
appreciate me.
Yeah, when we say it, we really mean it.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
This has always been one of my favorite designs. And it's been so long since I designed it, I can't even find the source photo anymore.
I will tell you one damn thing. I like that lion. That's one of the best ones out there.
Thank you, sir.
I
That's
like,
why I like it. It's just the emotion, the fierceness, and everything. Go ahead.
Mhm. Yeah.
I like
Well, the
lions,
detail
and
as
tigers.
well.
You like what, John?
Lions and tiger patterns. I haven't done a lot of them though.
That's what's neat about tigers. You can do 30 different tigers, and they're all going to be unique in their own way. But I tend to like. Well, it all depends on the look in the eye and their pose. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of tiger designs. I only have about three or four lion designs that I'm aware of.
You see
Somebody
that one?
juggling rocks.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
nice tiger. I like that one.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Oh, I like that.
That's
I like
a big
that.
one. I've had it on my computer for a long time. It's a good thing that I printed it out before my last computer went kaput. And so I put it together, and that's one I'm going to be carving. I don't know whenever I can get out there and get stuff done. I'm going to be carving that rascal. But it's pretty
Nice.
good size.
My brother loves anything like lions and tigers. Oh my! Anyway, I had to say that. So when he sees me
You
working,
forgot bears.
yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But he's not into bears. But Clip already has this cutting, so he won't be begging for this one.
JJ's asking if you were to just take that pattern and glue it down, you would cut out the gray, right?
He's
Yes,
talking to me or talking to you? Talking to Charles.
Charles.
For me, yes, he would cut out the gray. Not every.
Yeah.
I can't speak for other designers, but on my designs, if you're not cutting out the gray, I'll say cut out white. You know, and it's very rare, but sometimes it's an ink saver. I'll say cut out white. But this is one of my early favorites. There's another one I did called what I call a gun scene. I don't know what it is. It's a pistol laying next to a ammo belt, and I call that's another one of my favorite early ones. And I meant to show y'all one of my real early patterns. It was called a lion, and that's just the main reason I wanted to show y'all is how I've changed through the years on pattern styles, and to say that anybody can go from this to this kind of thing, blah blah blah. But I had on my other computer, so there's that. So I mean, and I know I'm known for dogging myself, but I really am a perfect example of if I can do it, you can do it, because I get confused and overwhelmed very easily. But if you stick to it and you love what you're doing, the key is to love what you're doing, because I don't want to take the time to put a little plastic model car together, but by God, I'll do a strange 7-hour live stream.
Well, the only thing I leery about on that particular piece is the his fang on the left. No, not so much that.
Oh,
that fang, you don't have much holding it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up, because if you don't like what you see in a pattern, you can make the bridges wider because that's really
Yeah.
just a shadow of the hair on the teeth, and
Mhm.
you don't necessarily have to know what it is. But if an area of a pattern makes you nervous, make it wider. The
Yeah.
part that's staying wood,
Mhm.
and same with whiskers. You can draw them wider than they are at
Right.
your comfort level. But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I can see
that's the
why you
only
say that.
thing.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's what I would have done with it.
Lion
Lion
sleeps
sleeps
tonight.
tonight. The
In the
token.
live stream, the lonely live stream, we'll eventually cut this thing. Yeah, John brought up a good point. When I put up the thumbnail, I said tracing brad nails and pilot holes. I didn't mention cutting. And he said, "You what? No cutting?" I said, "Eventually, because I don't want to try to predict." Good God! But yeah, it's not impossible.
Nick says, Charlie, you should do a lion and a tiger and a bear. Oh my.
Oh my, that's not out of the realm of possibility. That would be like a collage.
Well,
And a
I'm sure
native.
he has done them
Oh.
individually.
You
Oh,
should do it
definitely
like
individually.
just do a triptych of all three.
Yeah.
Or make it like a collage, like and throw a Native American in there, because by God, spirit animals and all that crap. All right, now we're gonna flip it around. Y'all get to see it right side up. You're welcome.
Don't forget the eagle and the raven then.
All right. Well, they didn't have a whole lot of spiritual things with ravens, did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't forget tortoises and
Salamanders and frogs.
tortoises and frogs. Yep. See, it depends on which Native Americans you want to follow, like what belief system, right? Because if you go with Cree, then basically North America is on the back of a tortoise. Right?
No.
The Cree were evil blue beings.
Yeah, they were. Till they had one that turned into Captain Marvel.
Good God, people.
Oh,
Here, I thought we were learning something, and it turned out we're doing a stupid movie. Go ahead, Russ.
oh, we had a little companion there for a minute.
We did?
Yeah, Billy's granddaughter looks like.
Oh, did he hang her upside down?
No,
No.
not a camera range now.
Yeah. That's my sweet pea. She was kissing me goodnight.
Diddly. He
I
doesn't
think-
call me a sweet pea when I kiss him goodnight. So
I
get the
think-
hell off.
I think Puddin's already in bed. She was the one that was unhappy running through the house a minute ago.
You give
That
him
would
too
be my
much tongue,
great-granddaughter.
Charles.
Give him too much what, Russ?
Tongue.
Tongue.
Ugh. You made me throw up a little bit.
You're,
I've done
you're
my
not sweet
job.
pea. You're more like okra.
I don't have a comeback for that one, damn it. Folks, if you have a sense of humor, you'll like these shows. If not, you probably won't.
Suck it up.
Although, of course, not everything we do is funny here, but we try. And I'm starting to see grass in Gatesville, Texas, so things are starting to melt, but not quickly.
You got a little super chat from JP Woodwork.
Hey, baby.
And
Good
he
to see
says,
you.
Hey, all. Quick
Jamie.
drop in off the bed now. Got a COVID check tomorrow. Take it easy. Scroll on.
Let's go along, baby. Jamie is one of my oldest friends in scrolling and just Facebook in general, by God. There's times we've tried to hate each other, but we just couldn't do it. Friendship won out.
Hope everything's okay with the COVID check.
Yep. Yeah, I don't wish that on nobody.
Yep.
I don't
It
wish
is.
COVID on, and I definitely don't wish them sticking a thing up to your brain cells.
Yeah. I'll just deal with having COVID.
I've had it checked twice, and I tell you what, I just don't like it.
Nope, I've had it twice too. I know likes it either.
My
But
granddaughter.
I like COVID even less.
yeah.
I
granddaughter
heard
had
enough
it.
stories about it that I don't like it, and I haven't even
No.
had it done.
my little granddaughter, 6-year-old, she had the test done, and she said it tickles.
Well, I'm
I
glad
said,
that
I want the one that gave her that one to do me next time if I
probably
have
a
it again.
You'll
probably
come in.
probably a pediatrician, the way they actually care. Oh, you can feel that in your brain?
He said, thanks everyone. I'll let you know, I'm sure.
Okay. Yeah, I saw him. He's got a big old burly beard happening right around
Oh
the
yeah,
time,
he does. Yeah.
Thank you,
right around
Jamie.
right around the time that
I'm actually not doing too bad, dude.
right around the time that I shaved mine off. He's looking all Grizzly Adams. And now people need to know, just like Nick, when Jamie does a Photoshop, it's banter. It's not evil. And I can speak because I've been the victim of some of his worst, meaning best.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, yeah. And I'm not going to tell people how to feel if he photoshops them, but it's a term of endearment. He does that to people he likes. Every now and then it's somebody he doesn't like, but those are funny too. Some of the ones he's done of me, I can't even show on the air. Just saying. Of course, some of the ones Nick has done of me, we can't show on the air.
You're gonna double stack
Good
this
old,
one?
yeah. And I was happy with how fast the native elder went being double stacked, because when I tried to do that train double stacked, it went way too slow. I don't know what it is. Some of them just cut better than others, I reckon. This is maple ply again. I don't know what that mysterious wood was. And we're going to come up this side and go up to here, and then we're done tracing, so there's not a whole lot left. We'll just keep talking while I'm doing it, by God. And somebody has to drill all these dang pilot holes. Happy birthday, Russ. It's you, baby.
Barry
Happy
Lloyd
gift, huh?
Barry Lloyd says, I have been thinking of doing some theme portraits and putting them in octagon shadow boxes so they can be linked together.
There's an idea.
That is an idea, Barry.
Kind of like a honeycomb thing. Like
I saw something on Facebook like that probably about 2 weeks ago. It was the shadow boxes like you're talking, just like that, and they put small little things in them and stuff. It was pretty cool looking.
kind of like a knick-knack shelf made up of
Yeah, kind of like yeah.
I think if those are done right, they look good.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. We have 13 people watching still. We appreciate you. If you like what you see, slap that thumbs up. Or do it gently, however you want to do it, by God.
Or slap anybody that tickles your fancy.
Billy's into that, so go for him first.
No, I'm not.
Here we go. Ah! Sorry. Not all of them can be funny.
And they're not all winners.
Nope.
I guess I should have said slap anybody that pisses you off.
That might make you happy, but it won't get Charles a like.
Well, there is that.
But I do love saying karma. So if y'all want to slap the living crap out of Billy, I will allow it. Love you, Billy. Because, a couple times I've been...
I can tell.
I've said that to my wife before in arguments. I love you. Yeah, I can tell. And then I'll slam the door because I'm a manly rough.
I think my wife came home. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I just saw a tiger. Somebody posted that they did a year cutting. It said it's a Charles Deering pattern, but the eye is a floater.
Huh. Show it to me. Or can you? I think I have one tiger that has a floater. Is that a floater?
Yeah, the eye is like totally free floating in that.
Now, hopefully on the pattern it says something about the eye is an intentional floater. Whenever I do have a handful of patterns that have an intentional floater on it, and I'll say on the pattern, like such and such is an intentional floater, save the waist area around it to aid in placement and gluing to the backer. That I do that for realism, because sometimes you just can't make a bridge that looks realistic. So I don't know. I didn't know I had any tigers that had a But every now and then I will be a intentional floater. But every pattern that has that should say it on the pattern. And the best way to know right where to put it is to save the waste piece around it. It's just like doing a puzzle. Don't glue down the waste piece. Glue down the floater.
Floaters.
That's a whole nother topic, baby. I love doing tigers. I mean, tigers and lions, and wolves have a neat way of just coming out at you.
Yeah, got sinkers and floaters.
Good lordy.
Barry, Barry said he does
French
hex.
terms.
That's right. They're plastic worms. Some sink, some float. Barry Lloyd says I do hexagon pendulum clocks with wildlife silhouettes in them.
Nice.
Nick says I can't slap Stace. I can't slap Stace. She's asleep. Then I'd get slapped. Well, no, I wasn't telling you to slap Stace, Nick. And Jason said to foam up.
Says what?
Don't ask me. I'm just reading the comments.
Yeah. That's funny right there. I'm going to turn my fan off because for some reason I'm getting cold. Can you believe that? It's only 20-something outside. Come on, Cletus. All right, Billy done ran off one of my viewers, but we still got 12 people. By God.
It could have been Jamie. He said he was going to bed.
This is true.
And maybe it's Doug. He said he was going to bed.
Well, he went to bed early, didn't he? Of course, I started a little bit later than I usually
Yeah,
do.
well, he told me he was going to go to bed early because he said he was up till like 1 last night, and he is absolutely whooped.
I hear you. Well, he did stick out for that whole 5 hours, 46 minutes.
Yeah, he's stuck in there in my stead. I appreciate that. I really do.
Me too.
Was that my cue, Charles, when you mentioned how many people were watching?
I don't. Well, it's getting to where I just say it every now and then. I'll call on somebody, but John, if you want to say it.
No, not really. I was just curious.
I was just curious if I timed it correctly. Note to self: don't call on John. All right, and then when everybody mute themselves or stay quiet, it makes me get worried and stuff.
Well, you were, I got some people here, so I didn't want to cause a ruckus.
Okay. Wait till it's bedtime. We're all going to be throwing a fit.
Oh, ruckus.
I always hated it when it was bedtime. For the longest time, man, my bedtime was freaking 8 o'clock at night, and I remember being at least 12 years old. Like, good God, I'm not 10 anymore, or 5. I know I'm not known for acting my age, but good Lord, Dukes of Hazzard was still on and made me go to bed, man.
Teresa like her little curtain? He nodded his head yes.
Yeah, I put the little thing in the private chat, but I'm gonna be sitting here eating.
Okay. He never does that, eating on the show.
Good.
Unless the show's on at night.
And folks, if anybody's watching for the first time, saying, why is he tracing that rather than just using press and seal like John Cousins does, or adhering it to tape and blah, 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 it's because old habits die hard. It's therapeutic for me. I don't usually do it live, but I do it live now because it's just because everybody tends to like hanging out. Tends to. I can't speak for everybody, but so there's that. That's why I trace. It's therapeutic for me. Yeah, there are quicker ways of doing this. Go ahead, Billy.
That and he don't do change well.
Yeah, change scares me. But yeah, if I ever decide to finally try adhering it to the tape and all that crap, I'll say, well, why the hell didn't I do this a long time ago? Because Because hell, when we're tracing that Indian, that was what, 3 hours?
Yep.
Native American, sorry.
3 hour show.
Zuni Elder.
Three. See, what a wah.
Leonard Davis says good night. Good night, Lenny.
Good light. Good light. Good night, Leonard. I almost said good light, Leonard.
Good night, Leonard.
Good night, Leonard. Well, it's time to go.
Bo, 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 bo. Keep going. Never mind, I don't know any more of the bo, 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 bo. Somebody who took my picture, was I posed right?
No.
Damn, John.
John took a selfie.
He's going to start grabbing his lip. He's wanting to be in the next Toys R Us catalog. Oh, wait, they went bankrupt. Didn't they?
Did they?
I think they did.
Yep, they did.
I hadn't heard that.
Did too. You just heard it on a Scrolling with Charlie live stream.
Well, yeah, but I mean, prior to this.
Ow.
Wonder what happened.
Oh, I'm so sore. Sore from work.
Couldn't compete with Amazon.
Probably something similar. I don't know. But if you want John to check Wikipedia or Google, I bet he'll do it.
For what? What am I checking?
Why Toys R Us went bankrupt?
We still have one that's open here.
Oh, then maybe they just did a severe reduction. Hell, I don't know.
Or they did like
I mean-
chapter 7 or something.
Why Toys R Us failed?
Because a giraffe is a stupid mascot.
The main problem is the stores were too big and unwelcoming.
I don't know how they can
That's what
say
it said.
unwelcoming.
Because they
can-
were like the staff was so unhelpful. Like I've actually never been approached by anybody in Toys R Us, but I know that if you ask the staff anything in there, they're like, well, I don't know. Go
Yeah.
look around.
I agree.
And Walmart employees will tell you that they try to cross-train people, and it gets chaotic in Walmart. I know that's
it also-
apples and oranges,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It also says the company's debts were too much to bear. Toys R Us was settled with heavy debt acquired when apparently they had a buyout, but they couldn't afford they couldn't afford to do anything with it.
As in they bought somebody out or did somebody bought them?
They mounted a goal for upgrading online sales, renovating stores, introducing augmented reality into the shopping experience. A couple hundred stores were set to close to help the rest get healthy, but closing them all, that was never in the cards. Yeah, they basically went bankrupt because they were putting all their they were downsizing to put money into bigger stores, and they ended up putting too much money in and ended up going bankrupt.
Good lordy. Now, it was
Wow.
for my generation, well, all of our generation, it was a fixture when we were little. I don't know about Canadians, all due respect. But
It
Yes,
wasn't
I
a
was a
fixture
Toys R
when I
Us
was
kid.
little.
I'm
I
a
were
Toys R Us
not.
kid.
I was not a Toys R Us kid. My children were. But I think KB Toys went Tango Union too, didn't they?
I haven't heard of them, so I don't know.
What? Really?
Yeah.
They were in all the malls, I thought.
Well, I was always broke. I come from a long line of debt.
And Andy Mike says, hi, everyone. Happy
Hello,
birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Russ, again, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks,
that, Mike.
Really good feller.
Billy, for singing.
Well, I mean, you don't you have to sing that line?
Yeah, but you ain't no Marilyn Monroe, Joe. If I could say the name right, it would have been Elizabeth.
I weren't trying to sing it like no Marilyn Monroe neither.
Sing it like AC/DC. Come on now. The easy on the good man. No. Sorry, that wasn't a very good impression. You don't have to tell me, Russ. I know. He's shaking his head right now while he's eating. I can tell.
You're right.
Yeah. Not a fan, not a fan. We got 10 people watching though. Where the hell's Steve Combs, dag blabbit? And
Did
my
you just send
brother.
him a link?
Yes, sir.
If you have any questions or comments or complaints or inquiries of anything of that nature, throw them in the chat. We'll be glad to answer them. If we can't figure it out, we'll find somebody that can, and we sure appreciate you.
My God, looky there. He did that with food in his mouth. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Russ. Even if you got beginner questions, it's all right to ask because we all start somewhere. Yep. Thank you, Billy. Getting that song stuck in my head.
You're welcome. I'll work on another one here in a minute.
Okay. Baby shark? No. Okay. Where the hell's old Herbie? We'll be done tracing this in no time, don't you worry. Them pilot holes are going to take a little bit, but we're going to go as quick as we can. But I can do like we did on some past projects. I can just do some of the pilot holes and then get to cutting quick. But all we got to do after this is brad nail them together so we can stack cut two of them.
KB Toys were started by the Kaufman brothers in 1922. During the 40s, they acquired a wholesale toy company and a business crew. They became a direct competitor to Toys R Us in 94. They had like $1.1 billion in sales in 96. They filed with the stock exchange in January of 2000. And Bain Capital bought them out in December of 2000.
John, will you help me get $1 billion in sales?
Sure. Hey, Shay.
Hello, Shaylee.
Hello,
And
ma'am.
then they went bankrupt in April of 2002.
I wonder how many of these bankruptcies have something to do with online sales competition. Because
I don't know.
if you spend too much time on that brick and mortar stuff with everything going to online and Amazon, blah blah blah. And welcome, Shaylee Morehouse, Midnight Scroll, her.
And hey, Johnny B. I was gonna go on earlier, but somebody took my spot, and you weren't on. So,
poo.
Ow.
John Bradley is Canadian, Canada. If I could talk, Canada's best cow impressionist.
Moo?
Moo! I don't think Shadley's ever been on my panel except the tail end of one live stream one time.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, you know, she's probably busy scrolling right now.
Yeah. She posted something on Facebook about that costs money to do what she does and it takes time, blah, blah, blah. Made me wonder if somebody asked her or expected something for free or wanted her to donate to an auction or a charity.
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody wanted her to do a free design for her and cut it.
I've got that all the time. And I don't mind doing charities every now and then, but people say it'll help you get exposure. And there's no way to respond without sounding arrogant. I got the exposure. You know, I need to make money off of what I'm doing overhead. Just say it.
Like I did gift certificates actually for a couple charities, and the thing is it was great that they made money off of it, but nobody ever came back to me to get the products.
Yep.
With these gift cards that they bought, I don't know how much they spent for them, but you know,
I remember
auctions and stuff, right?
I did like a 3 foot by whatever foot Dale Senior portrait. It in an auction, it got $40, and that was even though it's not supposed to be about the dollar amount. It kind of pissed me off or sucked, deflated my ego.
Like I got 5 gift certificates out there floating around in the air somewhere that somebody owns that are worth at least $500. No.
Ooh.
Yeah, about $500. The gift certificates that nobody's ever cashed in.
Oh, good lordy. And it's been said before, people don't realize the time that goes into what we do because, they're used to mass-produced laser cut crap or not even that because you don't see the kind of stuff we do very often.
Shay says, no, I do charity. I just had someone ditch out on paying me for a custom portrait.
That's why I always get payment first because I trusted too many people. It only takes one to burn you.
Yeah, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth.
Yep. And I got 2 custom portraits. Now, I haven't gotten any cutting orders in a long time, but I got 2 custom pattern orders this week, so that helped me a little bit. 125 each, just saying. Cha-chang.
Yeah, I wouldn't even think about doing that unless I got at least half down.
Yeah. I had one lady said, when I asked her to prepay for something, I said, ma'am, do you order out of a catalog? She'll say, yeah. I said, well, you're paying for it first before you get it. She didn't want to pay for it until she received it. It's like, give me a break.
Well, maybe she wanted it on layaway.
It's like you order something out of a catalog, you're buying it sight unseen. You're seeing a picture. That's it. And same way with people trying to talk you down. I'll say, I know that what we do is grounds for potential haggling, but I don't go into Walmart saying, hey, can I give you $10 for this $15 item? No, there's a price on it, but pay it or don't. Just saying.
Shay, did you take that portrait and put it in the fireplace?
If she's like me, she's probably holding on to it just in case they change their mind. So she doesn't have to cut it again. I've been burned so many times, it's a wonder I'm still in business.
I've been burned so many times, it's a wonder I'm not into pyrography.
Looky there. That's pretty funny there, Snow Mexican.
Yeah, Shay said it was a good friend. It was a lesson learned, but everyone else pays first.
Yeah, some good friends will take advantage of that good
Oh, yeah.
friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, family's the worst.
You know it.
Now, believe it or not, my family's actually paid for crap.
So does mine. The thing is, I'll give them like I'll double the price on it. I'll be like, hey, you know what? This is the price, but because you're family, here's a discount, and because you're related to me, there's another discount. Because you ordered it from me, there's another discount. Because I'm doing a custom for you, there's another discount, and it ends up being a regular price, right? They're like, oh, that's awesome! What an awesome deal! Yeah, it's an awesome deal. And since I know where you live, I'll waive the down payment right now.
It's like a store that runs a sale, but they jack up the prices before they have the sale.
Well, yeah, you gotta have well, that's what I'm planning on doing too. I'm gonna, in the springtime. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna have a 35% off sale when I have my spring cleanup sale, and I gotta jack the prices up first, though.
I don't really do sales. I just say, here's what I want for it, and if I think it's too high, I'll go lower. But yeah. But
Well,
someday,
go ahead.
Someday, Shaylee and Steve Neal are going to get me rich.
Well, it's like every time we have garage sales, Carrie's like, oh, here's a dollar table. No, Carrie, that's an $80 item. You can't put a dollar. I want to get rid of it. I'm like, it's $1. Don't sell stuff for $1.
Yeah, this ain't a Dollar General, man. And yes,
Unbelievable.
yes, I intentionally put pressure on Shaylee and Steve Nealon when I said that about them making me rich.
You should make yourself rich.
I've tried. I think a fan of work is more believable than the person who makes the work because I feel like a pushy car salesman when I do it.
I don't know, Charles. Honestly, being rich in heart and honesty is more better than having money.
Oh, I agree. That I was joking about looks.
You believe that?
Well, I thought for once you were being sincere, but and I'm not saying money buys happiness, but I was a lot less depressed when I was bringing in $2,000 a month. Just saying. So I mean, it doesn't buy happiness, but it sure as hell doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
And I don't necessarily have to be rich. I just don't want to sweat every month and prioritize. Now back to Shaylee and Steve making me rich. Of course, what I'm calling rich is a normal income for some people. Go ahead, John.
Shay says she's got 6 more portraits in line to do. Steve says he puts the stuff up on your site. It's your job to do the rest.
I know. But without him and Shaylee, I couldn't do what's being worked on. So that was my way of complimenting y'all, but that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, I still got so many photos to upload on my site, though.
Well, Steve wants me to do, words to make people want to spend their money. I ain't good at touting my own crap.
Well, it's like me. Like right now on my website, I got all these photos. I got no descriptions on them. I got nothing. I got a lot of photos though. It's like, hey, go to whatificould.com and check out all of John's photos. But like basically on the homepage, it says ask questions. Everything's custom.
Yeah. Now, Shaylee did some neat graphic things for my finished pieces, so that's going to help the look. And but as far as wording of how to convince people to want to spend their money on, I don't have a dang clue because I'm not good at tooting my own horn. Because there's only so many ways you can say, buy this stunning piece to brighten up your living room, blah, blah, bull stank.
Steve says he's waiting for you, Charles, to put real prices on them so he can make them active.
Yeah, I'm working on that with Shaylee. What I mean is Shaylee's my pricer. She doesn't like being my pricer, but I trust her. She got volunteered to be my pricer because I trust her judgment more than mine. Otherwise, I'd be begging y'all. I have about 60 plus pieces. I need y'all's opinion on.
Well, you don't want Canadian pricing on it.
Nope.
Dave says, "Bravo, Midnight Scroller." Goodness, didn't she just do a whole bunch? Yeah, she did. I think she last weekend she got out. There was 6 of them she got out last weekend. Plus, she did one for her husband too.
What'd she do for her husband?
She did a portrait of the church that they got married in.
Oh, cool.
For Valentine's Day.
My wife and I got married at a Justice of the Peace. We both said, we don't need all the bells and whistles. Just make it official. And I'm finding the humor, and I know I've kind of backed Shaylee into a corner about pricing, but her judgment on prices seems to be much more closer to the realistic mark than mine is. That's why I volunteered her to do that. So I'm acknowledging that, but I'm sticking to my guns unless she says I ain't doing it.
Oh, see, and then Shay comes back with, "No, you don't. You convince them why you tell the unique story."
Yeah, but I'm not good at that kind of stuff, and I'm not saying I'm a quitter. I know for a fact I'm not good at that kind of stuff. As far as convincing people to buy things with sales pitch kind of stuff. I get the premise of it. I'm just not good at it. And somebody else is going to say, well, you only get good at it by doing it. Well, I've done it and I failed and repeatedly failed. So, yeah. Just saying. Here we go. What are you laughing at now?
I'm looking at a picture. Well, so NASA has this rover on Mars now, right? So I was listening to it. I go, oh yeah, they're sending back pictures already. I go, I can't get a hold of my I can't get a hold of my Wi-Fi provider for having a Wi-Fi down for friggin' 3 hours, but yet NASA can have these pictures sent back from Mars within hours, right? And
Yeah.
I'm looking at a picture right now. It says NASA reveals first picture from historic Mars landing. It's got Marvin the Martian holding a Tim Hortons coffee cup, which is Canadian coffee, and Bernie Sanders is in the background. His mittens on.
Yeah.
Shay says you're not you don't. Shay, your wording is messing me up. You're not sell pitching. You're telling a story about the piece.
Yeah, even then, there's not really a story. It's just a picture I liked, and I made a pattern out of it. That's so yeah. It's easy to say that, but there's not usually a story about it. That's a neat picture. I just figured I'd cut it out of wood. There you go. Give me your money. Hand over the money. Nobody gets hurt.
You know what? I'm actually surprised you're doing a line. You're not doing a portrait of Rush Limbaugh right now.
I've gotten some pictures downloaded. I'm considering it, but yeah, I'm thinking about what would sell. I mean, yeah, I could cut one, send it to all his highfalutin friends, but because it's more about having fun when I'm doing than trying to go viral. I mean, way back when I was like that, but yeah, it still bums me out. But yeah, every talk show today was doing tributes to Rush, including Rush's show.
TFT says, buy this picture and go to your room.
Yeah, they see, and that's why I don't get sales because that's the way I do it. My desperation for an income used to show through in my sales too. I'd be haggling all kinds of ways, and I'd drop down to $20. Like, oh hell no, I'm digging myself a hole here. Then all that time while I was babbling, we're already down to here, so we don't have that much more to trade. So just saying, see how time flies when you're having fun and advice
And stuff.
and things. Hello, Billy.
Hello.
We sure miss you, powerful.
I had to help take care of a issue.
Okay. Diddly.
Nick says, Charles, I can tell anything under the sun face to face, but when it comes to online, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a people person, and I know this is, it's easy to say, well, that's on you, but I feel like a pushy car salesman when I'm trying to convince somebody to buy something. Some other people say, well, let it sell itself. But no, it doesn't sell itself because I've tried that.
Yeah, TF Turney says pricing is tough, man.
Very much. That's why I relate on the beloved Shaylee.
It really is.
Yep, and I never heard back on that train. Just saying.
See, you basically just got to go. You you want it. Go on. You know you want it. Come on.
Well, I did that on a dating site.
Come on, man. Come on.
I did that on a dating site and got a restraining order. That was a joke. You know you want it, baby. That's a joke. I don't tell people that. It is funny to say I'm a people person and then have panic disorder because I'm scared to be around people. But when I am and I get over it, I'm very personable. I think that shows through in my live streams, in between all the knives being thrown at me and tomatoes and.
What do you mean you don't sell anything, Shaylee?
I was about to say, what the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, no jokey.
And custom portrait orders are kind of like business, just saying.
Uh-huh. Barry says sometimes you have to pick clients. You try and sell Western cuttings at rodeos, wildlife cuttings to rural people and hunters.
Yeah, that's a disadvantage to my panic disorder. I can't get out to do the ground sales, so that's why I'm gonna have to rely on online. But yeah, I mean the place you sell it makes a difference too.
What are you having John do, honey?
And I plan on financially compensating
Tending the fire.
for help to sell. It's just it has to happen before I can financially compensate. Then we got to determine what's fair. Blah blah blah.
Well, Nick says he worked in a vape shop. He was able to sell them a new vape, even though they had just gotten one a week ago. But yet he says he's got such a problem selling his artwork, though his airbrushing.
Yeah. He has a problem selling it online.
I got a problem selling it anywhere. I
See?
believe my last customer was Chris Nealon, and that was, I believe, way over a year ago.
See, Nick, you got to take your artwork down to the vape shop and sell it with them.
Shaylee said, I don't. Have you seen one thing I sold or a pitch? No, I haven't seen any pitches, but I've seen a lot of stuff you've cut that was ordered and sold.
Custom portraits.
That's right.
And I'm also relying on the fact that she has a business marketing degree, so that I don't have that. I have a beggar's degree, but I try not to use that one. Go ahead.
Well, and there's a pretty good chance her reputation precedes her too. You know, word of mouth does a lot of stuff.
Yep. My current audience is and I'm not doing a pity party, is as broke as I am. So no matter how much they like it, they can't justify the expense, kind of thing. But it's a well-known thing, for lack of a more professional way of putting it. Rich people want what most people don't have, and that's custom portraits or any picture made out of wood. Not a lot of people have that. Just saying, that's a selling point.
Steve Nealon said, I don't sell anything either, Shay. And then Shay says, then I told them how much, LOL.
Yeah, that's happened to me, and I hate it when I give them a price and they say, is that all? Go ahead.
Yeah, she said, yep, but I didn't ask or sell anything, LOL. They asked me to make one, and then I told them how much. You still sold it.
Yep.
It's semantics.
She didn't sell it. She had a donation bucket for this amount of money. You put the donation, you can get it. It's donations.
I'll just start saying, buy this or the kitten gets it. It's a joke. Don't send angry letters or thumbs downs. We have 15 people watching, John.
Yeah, we do. 15. Yay, 15.
God in heaven. If you got any comments, questions, suggestions, inquiries, or complaints, throw them on out in the chat. If we don't know the answer, we'll send you to somebody in the chat, because we're not know-it-alls here on the panel. We just happen to be on the panel. Doesn't mean we're better than you. But if anybody in the chat doesn't know and we don't know, we'll guide you to who probably knows, which is usually Steve Good or Rick Hutchison if it's related to scroll sawing. Back to you.
Nick said if it wasn't for COVID crap, he'd be up and down the country going to all the craft fairs that he could go to.
That is why I keep talking about wanting a travel trailer or an RV, because I'm more likely to travel if I have one. And I know I've talked about that on the show before, but for those that don't know, I suffer panic disorder. And the biggest thing about leaving home is, having a panic attack in a little car or truck. There's no way to put that into words. It's like one of the loneliest, scariest feelings in the world. But if you have an RV, you can literally pull over and sleep. In a vehicle, it's not quite as easy. It's a mental thing as well. But I'm not saying, hey, y'all get me a RV or travel trailer. I'm just saying I'm more likely to travel if I have that. So there's that. Back to you.
John, you see Barry's comment?
Yeah, I seen that. I know how much money people spend on pets. It's unbelievable. They spend way too much. People spend more on pets than they do on their own kids.
Sometimes people will their money to their pets. But does your poodle like wooden pictures, ma'am?
Does your poodle want a portrait of itself?
Yeah. I mean, so that is a market is for pet portraits, but yeah.
Poodle portraits.
Now I can do a pitch for why you should buy from me, but not a specific piece. That's the part I can't do, because I can talk about the selling points of a custom portrait. Almost everybody has photos in their house. A few have drawings in their house, but how many people do you know with a wooden portrait in their house? There you go. That's a selling pitch. and custom
I do.
portraits.
I
And
know people that have them.
and another selling point, I may sound arrogant to some people. I design for a lot of other people who scroll, so I have that already going for me that I can convert most photographs into a pattern and a custom portrait. These in themselves are selling points, but convincing them, showing them a picture of a finished piece, and then convincing them to buy it, that I can't do. But in general, ordering a custom portrait, this and that, I can do. So there you go, Steve Nealon and Shaylee, work your magic. Thank you.
Nick said, I know Stace would hate it as we would be out for hours, but I love driving, so long drives wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, my wife would be okay with it if we were making money, but yeah, because my wife pays most of the bills, and that's one of the reasons I like back when I was working with Bear Wood and making $2,000 a month. I felt like a contributing member of the household. My self esteem was up. Blah blah blah. So money does help. Just saying. Back to you, Billy.
Dave Weber said, word of mouth is the best sales strategy going. Problem is, with today's online environment, reputations can be butchered so quickly for so little reason.
And lies. I've been a victim of them. These guys have heard about it off the air.
And Shaylee said, you're not allowed to sell, Charles.
What does she mean by that?
I don't know. She had a laughy face.
You can make all you want. You can't sell them though. You're not allowed to. So it's called karma.
And Steve said, I will do what I can, but
I know you will.
But I'm making another new site right now.
I understand, Steve. And Shaylee, if you can elaborate on what you meant.
Barry said, the balance is getting stuck with one product and getting bored.
Yeah, that's the downside.
Not getting stuck with one product and getting bored.
Well, unless you do a relatively simple project and it's universal and it sells well, it can get a little old. But getting orders, I haven't had a problem. I'm slammed with orders, and that's not me whining. It's just that God is honest truth. I mean, God, I'm getting burned down on such and such. But damn, if I'm making a living and succeeding, then by God, it works for me. I have a passion for making the patterns, and that's why I have fun doing them. The advantage to not having any orders is I can do all this crap on my own pace. So that if there's going to be any stress, it's having to meet a deadline kind of thing.
And Nick said, Charles, if that first one was one of your sales pitches, it's too short and a bit weak.
I don't know which one he's referring to.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, I was probably trying to be funny, but go ahead.
You know, Charles, if you sell everything that you have in your shop ready to go in the next 2 weeks, what are you going to do? You're going to be so stressed out, you won't know what to do. You're like, I got no stock. People want all the stuff now.
Because that's going to be part of the website. It's going to say allow, not every item will be in stock the whole time. Allow such and such a time for it to be remade.
Yeah,
but that's a good kind of
stock right now.
Everything that, as far as what I will do, first thing I would do is buy more wood because it's better to have too much than too little. And I
went there, Walmart,
and get out of debt. I owe $584 more, and I'll be paid off on the thing I got sued for, the debt collector.
So your truck's paid off, then your debt will be paid off, and then you can afford teeth.
Yeah. That's another goal out there. But yeah, you got to put money back into the business too. So I got to keep myself in supplies.
Oh yeah, you got to do that too, I suppose. Shay says we don't sell things. We share things. We don't give pitches. We don't convince. We share a story and we share our art.
Agreed. But Steve Nealon said, and I'm saying this with respect, in so many words, he said, you got to make people want to spend their money with, convince them, something along those lines. Don't quote me exact, but that's it. I don't know how to convince them to spend their money on a specific piece.
That's part of the story.
Yeah, and I don't know the story because most of them is just I thought it was a neat picture and I made a picture out of it. That's the whole story. That's so I get the premise. I just don't have a story to give because like this one, I thought it looked cool, so that's why I made a picture out of it.
Shaylee said, we don't sell things, we share things.
That's right, that one, but thank you, Billy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. At least you're here.
Nick says the one where you said, "How many people do you know that have this hanging in their house?"
Yeah, that was a very short one, but yeah, it's a selling point regarding the uniqueness of it because you don't see wooden portraits, and I'm not saying that was the perfect sales pitch, but it is a selling point.
Well, it's like I tell people, like back in the 70s and 80s, everybody had watercolors or pastel portraits of all their children, right?
Or some carnival drawing.
Right? Yeah, it could be because that was the thing that everybody did, right? And
Yeah.
and now, but like some people still have them. Most of them got damaged and water damage and floods and blah 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 and everything else. But the thing
Yeah.
is, with a wooden portrait, it lasts a lot longer.
Yep. That and almost everybody has a character that some clown or something literally did at a carnival. So some people have that. You know, and I know rich people love to have what nobody else has, but finding those rich people and convincing those rich people. And I get what y'all are saying about the story, but there's only so many stories you can do. I have a little 60-ish finished piece pictures that Shaylee is working on, but there's only so many stories I can give because most of them are I just like the picture. And some people have that ability to have a good pitch or words to convince people, but I don't. It's not me being a quitter. It's based off of knowing me and trying.
Shay, it's a lion, not a tiger.
What'd she say before that?
She says the story, but that picture came from somewhere. So look up who this tiger is. And lion.
I looked it up, couldn't find it anymore. It's a very old source photo.
It's the MGM tiger or the MGM lion.
But yeah, and it's usually not a well-known picture. It's just a neat-looking picture, and that's what made me use it. So, I mean, it's easy to, if there is a story, but I would tell it. But there's usually not. It's just a neat picture.
It's Elsa from Born Free.
Dave Weber asked, Charles, is there a restaurant or other businesses that would let you hang some of your pieces as wall art so folks could see them and buy them that way? It's just a random thought.
Now, and I value your feedback, but there's a few reasons. It's going to sound like excuses. Number one, panic disorder. I can't get out. And selling myself, I'm not good at because my fear takes over. And making it presentable for a restaurant takes money and this and that. And it sounds like I'm just listing excuses, but it's all based off of experience. Because if they say no or even start to lean no, I won't know what to say. I'll trip over my own tongue. This is from experience. It's not just me coming up with reasons not to do it. But if there was, I think a fan of my work asking them would be more convincing than me doing it. Because they can get away with saying, don't you think this will look awesome on your wall? No. For me, I would feel pushy and arrogant saying that. Even if that's what would work, I couldn't do it.
Do it.
I do think too much. Yes, I'm aware of that, but yeah, bull stank. But yeah, I mean, I value y'all's feedback here. It's just that's the God's honest truth.
Mick says that's why I can sell stuff better face to face than I can online, as due to the way I type, people get confused with what I'm saying. Yes, Nick, but over there they all talk the same way, so they can understand you.
I'm gonna say, Nick, I can't understand what you say when you talk in person, so there's that. I am a people person once the conversation happens, but it becomes to touting myself. Now, on a job interview, I can say this is why I'd be good for the job, but when it comes to selling my work, it's just I don't have it. So I think some people do, and some people don't, and I flat don't. It's an excuse, but it's the truth, and it's based on experience. And then as I get older, my panic crap is worse.
Yeah, Barry says, good point, Dave. I know a guy that made huge wall mirrors with carved scenes, and he sold a bunch.
And I'm not saying restaurants wouldn't want to carry some of this stuff, but it's got to be presentable and it's got to be convinced and blah blah blah. But I've also told people if you get sales for me, I'll give you 20% commission. But that means doing all the convincing and crap. All I do is make it, ship it, and sell it. I mean, make it and ship it, and give you your cut.
Shaylee said, "Burb."
Guy.
So everybody out there in internet land, if you guys can sell Charles's finished products, you get 20%.
Yep. And God love you, it doesn't mean posting a link saying go here. It means convincing somebody to take the time. I don't know how to explain it. It's more than just posting a link. Especially like a custom portrait, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at multitasking. So, for lack of a better word, I've always said I kind of need a manager. They do the legwork crap, and I do the labor and the cutting labor, prepping and shipping and.
You need a supervisor. You need.
Well, I've had supervisors that like to give advice, but I need somebody that's willing to do the work, not offer the advice. And I just do the cutting work and the shipping work.
Oh, you need an operations manager. You need an operations manager.
Yeah, if they'll want a salary, but people need to understand you're only going to get paid if I get paid. So
Dave Weber says, no worries. I said, I understand. I just thought it might be a way to leverage your circumstances. Didn't have all the facts, obviously. Are you okay if folks come to your door seeking to buy?
I don't mind that at all. I mean, I'd rather they call first or email. Email is the best way because, these days, if you don't recognize the number, you don't answer. Email is the best way to arrange that kind of crap. But no, I'm not. If I know somebody's coming, I won't freak out. I'll just take meds if it gets too bad.
But then again, Charles will want to check your emails until 2:30 when he wakes up in the afternoon.
act like you know me.
Oh, I had an 8 o'clock appointment. Oh man, I slept in again.
Hey, you count that.
Hey.
I don't mean to get y'all excited, but we're almost done tracing. So just saying.
You said that a while ago.
Kiss it. We were almost done. Now we're almost done.
Now, sounded like Russ almost had hot dog.
Did you catch that, Billy? I said almost done. Just saying.
I caught it.
Okay. You just didn't think it was funny?
It says there's 16 people watching, Charles, and you got 17 thumbs up.
Thank y'all. Yeah, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, inquiries, or complaints, throw them out there in the chat. And if we know the answer, we'll guide you. If we don't, hopefully someone in the chat does. If not, we'll all tell you where to find the answer most likely.
We'll tell you where to go. We'll tell you where to go.
And we appreciate you.
Barry said, I'm looking at some of your patterns, Charles, to see if I can figure something out.
Thank you, sir.
Barry wants to make some money.
Cha-ching! We are almost done the tracing, and it's pulsing because nothing was in the camera. It was trying to find something to focus on.
Ba-dump. Ba-dump, ba-dump. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump.
That was the pulse of my camera. That was a heartbeat. Beatbox, go, Johnny. Go, Johnny. Okay, I thought he was finna freestyle, but I guess not.
Look what I can do.
That was certainly a freestyle.
I was never into rap.
Now, a good example of how I've grown, besides getting fat, that was me trying to stop a cut down. I used to let people haggle me down on doing custom patterns for next to nothing. I used to only charge 20. Steve Good and Russ Clarity and some other folks said, you ain't charging enough. So now I start at 50, and most often I charge 125 at the most. And I have 2 or 3 customers that are dependable when it comes to understanding that price range and coming for it. So I got 2 custom pattern portrait patterns this week, so that was nice.
Dave's asking, so you're friends with a few of the local business owners, like restaurant, coffee shop, gas bar, drugstore, even a grocery store?
I'm not, because I don't get out much, and I know it's sounds like an excuse, but it's the truth. Yeah. Quick answer: no, I'm not. And as far as any questions anybody has, y'all can ask me anything. I'll answer anything. 100% honestly.
Dave says, contact the owner manager, share your travel challenges, and ask if they would come to you and discuss them hanging, displaying the pieces for commission. Some people might be eager to help.
This is true, but I would have to make things presentable, meaning framed and blah, 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 blah. So that's not a terrible idea. But convincing them to take the time to do it, it might be a challenge. Sight unseen. We are so close to done with the tracing, don't you worry. And I'm still listening. 9 times out of 10, if I have an excuse for you to not do it, it's because I've tried it and it failed repeatedly, not just once, because I don't always give up after one time. So it's not me looking for ways to avoid what y'all are saying. It's just usually.
See,
It
whereas
almost always. Go ahead.
Dave says, no worries, just spitballing in my armchair. Nick says, that's the only thing I don't do is custom stuff, because what they have in mind will more likely be different than what he does.
Yeah. Well, working from photographs, that makes it, I'm almost never asked to do anything from my head, so I have that going for me. If they have a picture to work from, if it's usable, by God, if I didn't design my own patterns, I don't know if I could make a business out of cuttings because I can't afford to pay other people to do it. I'm a little lucky on that.
And Barry's asking, can your daughter and your wife help out as well?
Daughter has anxiety as well, but
No, he said, can you and your daughter help one another?
uh, not really, because she's an hour and a half from me, and she suffers from anxiety as well. My wife works a lot of hours, and she's not opposed to doing it. It's just finding the time to do it, and yeah. My wife definitely has a personality for it. She could make friends with a stranger very easily. Not like stranger danger, but yeah. She has a way of making people feel like they've known her all their lives. That's how she treats them. And I'm friendly to dang near anybody until they give me a reason not to be. And I know
Yeah,
people
so
are
there's
tired.
that.
So I know people are tired of hearing about the panic disorder, but it really can structure your life, even if you found ways to get past certain aspects of it. Almost everything circles back around to it as to why something hasn't or isn't happening. Because I don't know, for some reason, dealing with it has gotten a little easier as I gotten older, but I get them more often. That's the weird part. And I didn't used to have the agoraphobic side, which is fear of people in public. But the older I got, the more that happened, which is why I do these live streams, because that's my way of doing public. Be very quiet.
I'm trying. Dave said, this is what happens when folks try to give advice.
But I appreciate the advice going out there. Sometimes it hits the mark, sometimes it doesn't. But I'll always have a response for you. I mean, all advice and just conversation is appreciated. So I mean,
So I understand the panic, anxiety angle. My wife has some of that.
yeah. And I'm not going to name names because I don't know how private things are. But I have a friend that's been on this panel before that his spouse has anxiety. He admits he doesn't understand it, but she seems to be able to function with some things with it. but I tried at least once to help him understand what she goes through. But I don't fully know myself because everybody's different.
Yeah, if we were all the same, this would be a boring place.
Yeah. And we'd all be selling the same crap. Okay, we're done tracing. Just saying. And y'all thought it was going to be 20 hours. It's only been an hour and a half. Just saying.
Yep.
Okay, I thought it was going to be 20 hours too. Just kidding.
Yeah.
All right, remember now, you're going to start with the eyes.
Yes, sir. Well, I still gotta brad nail them together and drill the pilot holes, but I will
Yeah.
start. I'm not going to drill every pilot hole before we start because that'll take way too long. But we
Yeah.
can drill some. And per the usual, when I got devices to keep me comfortably, temperature comfortable, blah blah blah. I got a bunch of crap plugged in, so I prefer to use my scrollers drill for the pilot hole stuff. But when I'm sharing the thousands of plugs here, I have to resort to my cordless drill. But y'all check out that scrollers drill, Seiko.com, SEYCO.com. No, he's not a sponsor, and no, I'm not paid to say that.
Dave said, and there'd be a lot more unmarked graves, fresh ones.
And I'm really hoping I didn't forget to trace anything. Go ahead.
If Charles keeps this kind of pace up, we're going to have to start calling him Ricochet Rabbit.
What the hell does that mean? I would laugh, seriously, but I don't know what the hell that means. Is that some old person cartoon?
Yes, it is a cartoon.
Yes, it is an old person cartoon.
You never saw Ricochet Rabbit?
No.
Ping,
My
ping,
God.
ping, Ricochet.
These young whippersnappers don't know nothing.
Well, damn it.
Nope.
That's why we're all so bitter. Because you ain't whippersnappers don't know nothing. Why don't you just tell us instead of hating? Just saying.
Thanks, Jason.
For,
So you ain't gonna tell us about Ricochet Rabbit?
no, I didn't see the dog Russ, and I thought Dave was. I thought Jason was talking about Teresa. I was like, what?
I would have had a offense at that instead of saying thanks.
Yeah, I figured.
He's talking about Ricochet Rabbit, how I remind him of him, and or something like that. And
That means you're getting it done fast. That's all.
oh,
Ricochet Rabbit was fast.
You know, like Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
see, I remember him.
You're normally more like his cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Let's see, Billy almost got through one conversation, almost giving you a compliment, saying how I got something done quick, but then he went back to the slowpoke cousin. Okay.
Herbie Hooper just joined us. Go watch the cartoon, he said.
Hello, Babe.
Hello, hey, delicious.
Hello, Herb.
Hey, we're all talking funny over here.
I think that's the stooge coming out.
Certainly.
You guys always
Nice
talk funny
timing.
around me.
Hey, Mo.
Yeah.
Jim Brum says, hi, guys.
Hello, Jim.
Hello, Jim.
We're being our usual mature selves. I hope I didn't forget to trace
I am too.
him to what?
Thank you,
Whatever
Shay.
you said.
So I had to dig through my stack where I could find pieces of wood that didn't have that repeating pattern. Why is my camera pulsating, dagnabbit?
Hey, Herb. Shay's back. She says, happy birthday, Russ.
Because you didn't put your. He said, thank
I
you.
thanked him.
Because you didn't have your hand down on it.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles, what are you going to do with that pattern once you get done with it and pull it off?
The paper pattern?
Yeah.
I fold it up into four. I fold it in half and half again, and I cut a hole in it. I'm just kidding. I fold it.
That's one big sheet, man.
that's what made me
That'll
think of it.
last you a
Anyway,
while.
I fold it twice and then write on the side of it what it is, and I put it in my stack of crap, just like the stuff you see in that,
Oh, I
that
thought you might
bin.
have threw it to the street.
What you see in the bin over there. There's
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of other past patterns we've drawn out, and over there, yeah. So there's
I'm just
that.
saying, you might find somebody rustling through your trash who might be watching the show close to you.
Phew. And I'm proud to say we'll finish cutting this piece on this live stream. Y'all don't believe that, do you? Come on, Cletus.
And not a
No.
chance in heck.
There ain't no damn way in hell I'll finish cutting this on this live
He'd be
stream.
more like the cousin of Ricochet.
Unless
You
we did,
mean Speedy?
Yeah.
if we did a 24 or 30 hour live stream, we might finish this. I've just found one spot I didn't trace. Luckily, I haven't moved it.
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Shay said, I need to scroll this one.
Yes, ma'am, you do. What did I do with my pen?
For a slight fee, you can have the pattern.
$50.
Or you can buy
she's
this
gonna-
finished product.
She's gonna put a little plaque at the bottom, call it Tiger the Lion.
Oh yeah, you could just buy the finished piece and sell it for whatever you want. Just saying. All right. If I missed anything, it's too late now. Now on my computer, I call this lion roar because he's roaring and he's a lion.
Well, wouldn't roaring a lion make more sense?
Well, because I put that what it is first, and then what it's doing second. Because if I'm looking through my patterns and want to find a pattern of a lion, I look up the word lion. Boom, it shows up quicker.
Shaylee said, is it online? And then she said, LOL, I would.
It's in
Not
the
sure what that was about. Jim says, if you're talking, hold on, let me get caught up.
okay.
Jim says, if you're talking ran the saw, you would almost be done.
Oh hell, here we go again.
They said, I always get these damn cats messed up.
And the link to buy this pattern is in the description of this video. Just saying.
Don't look much like a lion now, does it?
Well, it's upside down. So
Hello?
but I'll flip it around here directly. It's the same exact thing y'all saw a second ago. It's just not shaded. So there's that. That's right side up-ish. It looks like a cluster crap right now, but that's because we haven't filled it in. But we are going to brad nail them together, and then we'll do a couple pilot holes, or some, and then we'll start cutting by God. Okay, y'all stay very, very quiet.
Roger that.
Oh!
Shaylee said, this damn side is still down. My graphics still better be there.
Dag blabbit.
Your website, Shay?
I'm glad there wasn't a microphone near my butt. Y'all would have heard me toot. Good thing
What makes you think we didn't?
because it wasn't that loud. Unless she was listening real close. Hell, I don't know.
Well, we are wearing headphones.
A mature man wouldn't have even brought it up, but I haven't been accused of that in a while.
No, Shay, your site's working for me.
All right, Cletus.
She said, no, the one with that, the one I do graphics on.
Oh, yeah, I know. It went down a couple days ago. I don't know why. It won't open for me either.
And Dave said, cluster craps, the kind Charmin execs live for.
We have Star Trek toilet paper. They both circle Uranus wiping out Klingons. Sorry, folks. They can't all be winners. Shut up, Russ. Don't yell at me. Never mind. He's talking to his wife. Love you, Russ. Okay. I done chunked Russ under the bus and he wasn't even guilty. Oh, diddly. All right. We got our trusty
No,
electric.
he just sitting there petting his poochie.
And he said Poochie, not Coochie.
Go to your room. He unmuted to go off the rails. Dag blabbit.
Yeah, Russ is just sitting there petting his pooch.
And if you're just joining us, I will not be drilling every pilot hole before we get started because that would take forever.
Barry said, Dave, your point is valid, but when people quit caring and wanting to help, there's a bigger problem. It conveys the message, we appreciate what you do. Shaylee said, I was going to upload Charles, but I'm thinking she's saying can't get them. Hopefully it will be back soon.
I appreciate it. Not a problem. Forgot what I was going to say. I don't need 50,000 brads in here. Although there's 50,000 cuts, we don't need 50,000 brads. And I'm not going to put them in the big areas because I like to cut the big areas out first so it looks like we've gotten more done. Just saying. But there's enough hair detail. We can, and I know not all of this is on camera.
Hair detail.
Yeah, buddy. I like to do.
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Hush. So we have brad nails in the upper corner over here. Have some in the middle here. Going to put some down at the bottom. And then we'll just mix it up. Because we don't have to do 80,203 brad nails. That would be
Nick
silly.
says, hey, Herb. Just noticed the time. It's way past my bedtime.
Okay, so we're in the bottom portion. And I don't need the clamps to hold the stack together anymore. We'll do a few more, and then I got to break them off. And that tool I ordered hadn't even shipped yet, and it's supposed to get here tomorrow or Saturday.
I placed an order Sunday that was supposed to be here today. Now they're saying it's going to be here Saturday.
Because of the damn weather. I'd be quicker go to Tractor Supply or Higginbotham, dagnabbit.
Or was it Sunday they said it was going to be here? I forget. So does that mean you're going to bed there, Nick?
Nick. Nickelodeon. Sorry. Yeah. Nick. Okay, so there's one in the middle. Okay. We'll do one in the lower middle, and then we'll break them off and do a few more on the other side, and we'll be ready, baby.
Herb said, Nick, by the time you get good and asleep, Stace will be waking you up.
And we don't want to brad nail this piece to the table. It's happened before. A lesser man wouldn't admit to that, but
I'll be back in a couple minutes, guys.
okay. In Canadian time, that'll be about an hour.
See you later, John.
Later, John. Like he can hear me.
All right.
Nick says, yep, not all. If Stace wakes me up early, it better be for more than just a coffee. Later, Nick.
If my wife wakes me up, something's wrong.
Later, Nick.
Well, if she intentionally wakes me up, usually it's her freaking with the cats or the cats freaking with her. Not freaking, you know what I mean? It was me trying not to cuss.
Dave said, I've been on both sides. He said, Barry Lloyd, I've been on both sides receiving advice from well intentioned folks and don't understand the bigger issues, etc.
Yeah.
And then he said, and I have received help from a few very kind people, and that's what makes me want to help others whenever I can. Herb says, I can understand that. Nick, have a good night.
The thing, thank you, Billy. The thing for me, is because I've tried so many different things and followed so much advice. But wow, I just realized I got a bunch of red spots. Oh, great, I have AIDS. Dagnabbit. Anyway, that's a joke. Don't start a rumor, and it's not something I should joke about. But anyway, uh, that's why I finally came down to say I need a person that does the legwork. I pay them 20% in that way because I've had people say, "Hey, man, I can sell ice to an Eskimo. Let me help." And then their way of helping is to tell me what to do. I said, "No, I need somebody that's willing to do all that work that you're telling me to do, and then I pay you 20% or whatever we agree on commission. Boom, click, done." It's hard for me to get people to understand that, and that's not aimed at y'all. What are you covering your head for there, Russ? Tell the class you're muted.
Probably whatever I put in a private chat.
Dagnabbit. You talk smack again, Billy? Here, I thought we was going to have a nice, smooth, friendly show. Now I got to go check and see what crap's being talked about. Dagnabbit, Billy. Damn it, everybody's laughing and muted. Where the hell's my mouse? Oh, Jesus.
I think my dog might be offended at you calling her that.
Golly, Moses, that damn thing will not stop.
I was
my hand in there.
I was referring to the lion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant my dog.
No, no, the lion.
Good Lord. All right. Doing a Sharpie thing.
It is just a big feline after all.
Yes, sir.
It is.
Billy, you
Not
wanna
one
just-
you want to get mad with.
Yeah, Billy, you want to hang out near your room because I think you're headed that direction. you were getting so close.
I scared you, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
Good thing you put it in the private chat.
Yes, sir. All right, now.
Steve said it wasn't me being mean this time. I made a deal
Yeah. Wait, you made a deal?
to not be mean.
I don't remember that deal, but I'd like to be reminded of it. And I'm afraid to get my hopes up.
I thought I saw a giant putty tat.
Oh, Billy, God.
That's the color of my dog.
Sure enough. All right, so that Billy, God almighty, you give me a coronary.
Steve said, wasn't me being mean this time. I made a deal.
Done read that one, sir. I've already
Oh,
expanded
well.
it too. And y'all see how this is humped like this? This happens to every sheet I have. No matter how careful you try to be about humidity on that crap, go ahead, whoever is talking.
Did you read Jason's too?
No, I'm full screen. I can't see any of them.
Okay, I am walk on the bear paw patterns. That's probably a typo or
You might be
autocorrect.
waiting on the bear paw pattern.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Steve said, yes, you said if I wasn't mean for one whole show, you would crap yourself.
Oh, he just lost it right there. He just lost it. That's it. He shouldn't have never said it.
No, he didn't go wrong. He was reminding.
I know, but he put it back out there again. So now you got to do it. Go in the house and get you one of those little shopping bags. And
Did I say one whole show? I probably meant one whole week. I know that's asking a lot, but yeah. But anybody doesn't know what I'm doing, I'm breaking off the brads so I can add more brads on the other side, and so that they don't scratch up the table.
How thick are them brads you're using?
5/8, I think.
Thick, I mean, not long.
Oh, let me break one off and I'll show you. Not
Diameter, Charles.
Yeah.
I can show you, and then I'll look for the packaging to tell you. But
Oh, okay, they're fairly thick.
Yeah, ish. They are. Whew,
They look thick anyway.
15 millimeter.
Okay, that's how long they are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's the diameter?
He
God,
didn't
I
give me
don't
the
know.
diameter.
Oh, dag blabbit. Now I gotta read. Da-da-da-da. 5/8.
Because I was just wondering because it seems to be taking you quite a bit to cut them off. I was
Well, because I don't want
wonder
to
how
bend
thick
too
they were.
much, or I'll pull them out.
Yeah.
So there's that. I don't know. I can't find anything that says how thick they are.
Okay, I got a question.
Yes.
You see the way that grain? Well, I don't guess it's going to matter because it's plywood. Never mind.
Well, you want to finish your question for the sake of it, in case anybody else had the question?
It didn't make sense.
Okay.
I was thinking with the grain running the way it is, if you bend it back and forth the direction of the grain, it might be less likely to pull out. But then that's BS because it's plywood and the grain goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now what does affect it is okay.
So
Imagine
craniorectimitis.
imagine that my fingers are the brad zoomed in. I always bend them flat side against flat side instead of this. If I were to do it side to
Right.
side like that, it wouldn't break off. So
Gotcha.
there's that. But yeah. And I ordered that little nail nipper thingy, but yeah, snow.
That'll help you a lot.
Oh, I
Yeah, snow and ice.
Yeah, where's the damn Sharpie I just had? The reason why I am putting marks here to keep track where the brads are is because I don't always break them off good enough, and they're a little bit jagged, and they can gouge up the table. So I tap them with a hammer to get rid of that little sharp edge.
33.6 right now.
Yes, ma'am.
He goes
That's
a tappy with a hammy.
Yep.
last night though.
No, tomorrow night.
No.
Yes, tomorrow night too.
They're having a lover spat.
No.
I just
No,
looked
we're
at it.
looking at
Just kidding.
the
Weather.
the weather thing, and she says it's gonna probably go below at least freezing or below tonight,
And
and
tomorrow.
it's supposed to be the last one. Well, Friday night. I was thinking tonight was Friday night.
Yeah,
It's
we're
Thursday night.
we're supposed to get hard freeze tonight and tomorrow night, and then we're done.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Friday night, and we're done.
Beginning of next week, baby. 60s. Hell yeah! Now we're gonna do a few more brads along this right side here.
I
and then
got
we'll
4 more inches of damn snow today.
Oh boy, you can keep all that. I don't want none of that.
Yeah, we haven't had any more precipitation in a while. You can see a lot of the grass now, but it's ice. There's ice where everything is melting is ice now, of course, because it won't stay above freezing.
I mean, it's very rare that it snows in San Antonio to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But twice in 1 week, 4 inches of accumulation both times. Seriously?
Mistakes for reals.
Jason's trying to get you to make a bear paw.
Okay. Someday. Now my signature is gonna be down here, so I left out some of the
So,
details.
well, what's your what do you not like about hairy paws, Jason? Why's it got to be bear?
Go to your room, Billy. Don't make that poor boy think. Somebody keeps farting in my pants. I'm so mature on this show. By God, we do have 13 people watching. If you have any comments, questions, inquiries, suggestions, or complaints, throw them out in the chat. We appreciate you. Blah, blah, bull stank. That's a song, wrote it myself. You're welcome. Blah, blah, bull stank. You're welcome. Fine. Y'all just stay quiet and mute it. I don't give a damn. Little joke. Don't break. All
Well,
right.
KC made lyrics not much better than that. To make hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Not the same song,
That
but
wasn't
okay.
that wasn't KC, but
I know, but yeah. That was just another fine example of
that's the way. I like it.
it. Or ooh, baby, yeah.
Yeah, Dave Weber said, "Wow, Billy, you had more snow today than we had here in Ontario, Canada. Thank you very much for rubbing it in, Dave.
Mercy Jesus. Okay, we have 5 more brads we'll break off. Then we'll tippy tap them, and then we'll cut off the excess and drill some pilot holes. By God, we'll be scrolling in no time. You're welcome. All right. Got to make the marky mark. Hooked on up me. Sorry.
So that you don't screw up.
Well, at least you played along. It's my handy parts.
You got to make that a T-shirt.
I've made a few. They don't sell real well.
I still like the sound of that one.
Yeah. Kiss my hind parts, by God. You don't have to add the by God part.
He had I had a piece. I was turning a bowl or I don't know, vase or something, and a big chunk of it flew off and hit me in the face shield. And I said,
Oh,
"Well, that hit me right in the face shield." And I've said that 2 or 3 times on various projects. It's just something that comes out of my mouth. Well, that hit me right in the face shield. Well, several of my viewers, about 5, 6 of them, said, "Billy, you need to make that a T-shirt. If you do, I'll buy it."
Ugh.
So I did make it a T-shirt. It is on my website. I bought one and I've sold one other, and that's it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of ideas thrown out there because Steve Nealon's good at keeping up with some of the crap we say out here, but they don't sell real well. But at least they're there. All right.
Dave said, "Well, damn it, take it the wrong way then." I was trying to empathize.
That's what we
Hey,
do.
you old Texan troll under a bridge.
I think he might have. I think that might have took. He might have took that a little personal.
Maybe I touched a nerve.
And I'm not hitting real hard, but I am doing it on the edge so we don't crack the Lexan because that would kind of suck. Well, this piece is really bowed. None of these seem to be sticking out that much, which is good. Use a practice kemosabe. All right, so we're good. I'm going to cut off the excess, drill some pilot holes, and the fun begins as soon as the live stream ends. That was a joke. We have 12 people watching. Appreciate you. Got to get all this.
That there Indian sidekick that rode with the Lone Ranger. What did they call him? What was his name?
Tonto.
Yeah, you know what that means in Spanish?
I can't remember.
Stupid.
Wow.
Wow.
Seriously, tonto is stupid.
I'll be damned.
Well, that wasn't real good for the show, was it?
Well,
That's why they
most Americans watching the Lone Ranger didn't know that much Spanish.
It's like, oh, hey, stupid, check and see if the coast is clear.
Exactly.
me got arrow and butt. Oh, okay, coast is not clear. Hey, stupid. You starting to wonder why you get all the hard duties?
They said, laugh out loud, still turning the table. Stop it. Talking to Billy, I think.
All right,
I didn't realize I turned them.
Rails? What rails? You out your mind. All right. If I can get sorted out here, we're going to cut off this here excess and get to rolling or scrolling, whatever we'll call this stuff. Oh, where's my hoser deal?
Old Texan troll under the bridge. Okay. That was pretty funny.
Yep, buddy. Oh. Mercy sakes. All right. You got to
Jason said, no snow, Calgary, Alberta. I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you so very much.
Dave said, yeah, Billy, it comes so natural. You don't even know you do it.
I told y'all, just like Popeye, I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
I am what I am.
And maybe he likes yams too.
I know he like spinach.
Yeah, see.
I do like spinach.
I actually like it too.
I'm strong to the finish because I eat spinach.
Bye bye,
Like they
the
say,
Sailor Man.
Yep.
Toot toot. Okay. I eat me spinach, but I can't talk for crap. All right, so there's that. All right. Now, apparently, from what I gather, we need a girl saw blade in order to cut this. Funny how that part works. Nick, Nickelodeon. Snow Mexican is gone, everybody else is muted, so we'll just cut and try to be funny. Ha 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 ha. Okay.
What can't you find?
My sanity? No, I didn't know I couldn't find anything.
Oh,
If I, never mind, don't make me talk.
hey, Charles,
Is there a problem?
shut up.
No. Tad rude. That never happens here. All right, so what we gonna do? What we gonna do here is gently. Well, no, I'll say gently. I'll probably break a blade doing it because I do every time. We're going to cut off what you can't see right now, the line, so we don't have all that excess wood. And then we'll drill some pilot holes. Not all of them, don't you worry. We don't want to be here for 7 hours doing that part. Just saying.
Not sure I'm gonna read that one, Dave.
Oh hell. My chair keeps rolling where I don't want it to roll, so I can't stay where I'm trying to stay. Just saying. It keeps pivoting. I don't want to face the computer. I want to face the table. Thank you. Sorry, I'm having a fight with my chair
Herb said, "Here's your sign."
here. Herb, get your hind parts in here, dagnabbit. I actually have my leg up on the saw right now to keep my chair from turning this way. And we'll probably break a blade doing this, but it happens almost every time, but we might get lucky. Not like that, Billy. Go to your room. All right. Oh.
Did you read Dave's comment?
No, I'm full screen. Can't see nothing. I'm too busy working. I will hear directly. Oh, my God. Oh. Here we go.
Herb said, "You don't need me on the panel."
Little stanky.
Don't cut it there, Charles. Oh crap! It's too late.
Good thing I'm not gullible.
I don't know about that. You went for that one square awful quick.
Russ, weren't you muted or something? Yes, I did.
I were, but I ain't now.
did. And no, I'm not trying to make this a very precise cut. I'm just trying to get rid of all that excess wood, and then we can get started. By God, it'll be fun than hell.
I don't know, that boy West would already have that cut by now.
Huh?
Go to my room?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
I'm there.
Go behind that there curtain.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Russ be cutting it out. I mean, Wes be cutting it out of paper. See, y'all too. I'm telling you.
I know it. I know it.
I'm about to sneeze. Bear with me.
Make it manly.
I ain't bearing nothing.
Cheers.
John's back.
Welcome back, Jan.
He's taking his slow walk. There he is.
Yeah, he
Looked
went
like
from the
Speedy
door-
Gonzales.
Herb Hooper says.
I know. He went
Herb
from the
Hooper says
door-
you don't need me on the panel.
Yeah, we read that. John went from the door to seated with headphones in like
And
a
a
nanosecond.
blank. Yeah.
In a blink, man. I thought he was the Flash.
That's crazy.
Like a superhero or something. I'm the Snow Mexican.
I think it was a glitch in
They
the
call me
matrix.
the Scroller Man.
Now,
I
because
ran
of the
into a
capacity of the
complication.
saw,
Go on.
I was going to say, because of the capacity of the saw, I won't be able to cut that last little part, so I have to flip it around and do that. Go ahead. What was your complication?
Do you want to know?
Sure. Constipation?
No, it came out too fast.
Diarrhea.
Splash. Splash.
All right.
You asked.
Diarrhea means too
Russ,
much.
Russ is just laughing too hard.
Curse slash. Yeah. My butt's crying. No, diarrhea is too much water in the intestines, and constipation is lack thereof. Just saying. You're welcome.
It's backsplash.
You're sick.
You know how to say constipated in German, don't you?
Here we go.
Can't stop pooping.
No, far from pooping.
Wow.
God almighty.
Should have been far from stopping.
No, that would be diarrhea.
Okay. Y'all need Jesus. All right, so we're ready to do some pilot holes and get started scrolling. You're welcome. It only took us 2 hours ish. I can't see that far.
2 hours, 6 minutes, 25 seconds.
Yay! Sorry, that was random.
What,
All right.
what was Steve talking? What was Steve talking about? Yeah, you said if I wasn't mean for one whole show, you would crap yourself.
Yeah. I thought it was more than one whole show, but okay. Apparently, I'm throwing stuff on the ground over here. Oh, that's the gigantic drill bit. We don't want that. Well, we do probably. Could you just snort, sir?
You snorted.
I did. Did not.
You snorted.
Hey, folks, a sense of humor is required on this show, but not necessarily maturity.
Hell no.
Childish sense of humor.
And if y'all don't like it, you're a poopy head.
There you go.
Dookie mouth.
He said, I'm not far from pooping.
Wish I had a watermelon.
Here we go.
We got special needs panel going on here, folks. Just saying. I like cheese. That would have been the perfect time. Just saying.
Oh, I downloaded me a recipe for.
God, I don't even care. That's what's cool.
Downloaded me a recipe for choreo queso.
Oh, good. Please tell us about it, not. Sorry to be so rude, but accurate. Oops. I should probably shut up now. Nah, we don't need to do that. Love you, Billy.
You don't like chorizo?
I don't know.
I do.
You like queso?
I do.
I do.
Well, choreo queso is basically just fried chorizo mixed into
Senor. Senor.
Oaxaca cheese and melted
Queso
all
sauce.
together in a skillet in the oven.
Mhm.
And oh my god! And then you put
Hey,
it.
senor.
on a-
You're
Senor.
gonna make him stop the show for go
a
eat. Now,
soft
don't do it.
tortilla or on
Senor.
tortilla chips, and it's
Excuse
Don't do it.
yummy good.
Senor, don't tell me how.
Gotta
Sen-
get it out.
Senor, don't tell me how to make it. Just make it for me. Send it, okay? Okay.
No.
Gracias. We're gonna start with the eyes. Does anybody know why we start with the eyes? Why is my stupid camera freaking pulsating?
We can't find the eyes.
Dave said, I may have to go wash my hair. Kidding. I
Yeah,
laugh at the juvenile stuff too.
I wash that gray right out of my hair. I gotta wipe off the blowouts. Not what you're thinking. Talking about
was
blowouts
Wash
on the back
That
of the.
Right Out of My Hair was the original song.
Whatever. I'm gonna scrape the blowout so they don't catch the Hoosier deal here. Where the hell is my
What movie was it from?
your face?
Charles has no hair. He can't do a blowout.
You remember, Russ?
No. Uh,
I believe it was South Pacific, wasn't it?
Well, hell, you're supposed to tell us, not ask us.
I only remember parts of that show.
That's what my memory's telling me. I may have to look it up.
Yeah, I only remember a little bit about that show. Was Mitzi Gaynor in that?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I have to think about that one because it sounds familiar to me.
Well,
I know I've
Hammerstein
seen
and
parts
Rogers.
of it.
Hammerstein and Rogers first did it, so they wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
It was in
I'm thinking Mitzi Gaynor.
Broadway classics. Ella Fitzgerald. South Pacific. Yep.
Let's think of the most boring topic we can think of. Thank you.
I was thinking it was South Pacific.
Oh, I don't care.
All right, now you gotta make me look it up.
Please do.
South
'cause-
Pacific.
Pay no attention to that woman behind the curtain.
she damn near hot dogged you. Just saying. If I
She
see
almost did.
if I see a rifle
Hot
barrel,
dog me.
if I see a rifle barrel come through there,
Every,
Actually, about that far would be enough.
No, all the way.
every time she draws it back, she's in a different stage of dress. This is getting interesting.
She did.
Hey, he says every time you draw the curtain back, you're in a different stage of dress. This is getting interesting.
No, I'm not. I the same clothes I've had on for years earlier.
I know
It's like a Victoria's Secret show.
Victoria's Secret. All right, I'm gonna look it up.
Might have to add some to the bottom of that.
just keep your socks on.
The
Hey,
thing.
Russ, you ever feel like you're being watched?
Yeah.
It was originally done by Mary Martin, by the way.
Nobody cares.
All right, I'm looking at the movie right here, Rogers and Hammerstein, South Pacific, and I'm trying to see who the woman was, and I'm thinking it was Mitzi Gaynor.
Don't really care.
Shit. Shut up, Charles.
Mary Martin. Mary Martin.
Nah, well, might be, but I could have sworn she was in it.
Wow. Did you know that Mary Martin's son was Larry Hagman?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What other very, very, very famous and prominent role did Mary Martin play?
Oh, Peter
Peter
Pan.
Pan.
Yep.
Whatever.
See, yeah, we knew something Charles didn't know.
Charles didn't care.
Peter
wanna
Pan,
see the
written by
images. I
J.M.
wanna see
Barrie.
Janet Gilmore said Mitzi Gaynor.
It's Mitzi Gaynor. Is
All
the
right.
one I saw anyway.
Don't nobody give a damn. Herb
That
Hooper
was-
says, here's your quarter. Jason Richloff says, welcome back, John C. Dave Weber says, Herb Hooper, LOL. Janet Gilmore, hello, Janet Gilmore.
Hello,
Wait,
Janet.
comments. Mitzi Gaynor says, Janet Gilmore, Dave Weber, what's the dog yanked the curtain open? LOL. Hi, Janet says,
Cast.
Steve. Hi, Janet. Hi, Steve. Hi,
Found
Jason. Hi.
Ah, I'm right.
Russ, you've been on the camera for the last 5 minutes.
I don't care. I'm looking at this thing. I'm Googling, man.
It's mine.
Don't interrupt me. I'm Googling.
Woo-hoo. Nice outfit.
I was right.
I was right.
Nice outfit.
Give me time, Chris Neal, and we're going to
She's
get
so
back.
funny about that curtain, Rusty. What? You thought I was out there? I was right here.
Okay, folks.
All right. Yeah, we're going to actually scroll now. But hush.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Mr. Neal.
I told her she said she wanted to add something to the bottom of the curtain so the dogs can't come through, I
Well,
guess.
no, it just got cold.
And I said, why don't you just add some tape to your mouth? And boy, I went ready to swing on me on that one.
Oh, God. Now, we got some serious,
I imagine.
Couldn't help it.
got some serious bowing on this piece, but I'm a manly man, so I can handle it.
A Boeing.
Yep, 747.
Ain't that an airplane?
Yes, sir. Let's take a drink, then we'll get started scrolling. I don't want to spoil everybody.
Well,
The
2
short
hours
answer
and
is no,
15
Chris.
minutes. Huh?
Chris Nealon said, "Is it warming up yet?" I said, "The short answer is no."
And the other answer is still no.
I'm fine. I'm wearing a t-shirt. Just saying. They're old and fragile and frail
I'm wearing a t-shirt too, but
and fuzzy underwear.
I'm in my warm house with a fireplace going.
Fuzzy underwear.
I do not. I am not wearing fuzzy underwear.
Sick puppy. I'm having to hold up the bottom end of this because it's so bowed. Just saying. That kills 10 ordinary men.
Dave said, "Careful, Russ. You might wake up with your long johns duct taped to your rib cage." And Chris Nealon said, "Power been largely restored." Well, we haven't lost power yet, Chris.
Yeah, I got lucky.
One of my two kids that live close haven't had power since. Well, one of them lost power 2 nights ago, so they came to stay with us. Our daughter lost power basically Sunday, and they came to stay with us at the same time as my youngest son. So,
According to the news, there was 4 million Texans without power. Now they're down to a little less than a million.
right, my daughter does have power back on yet.
We only lost power
And
for about 8
and my
hours.
son. So both of their homes got power back sometime this afternoon, but they're still here with us tonight because we're expecting another hard freeze, and we don't know if power's going back out or if they're going to be doing a rolling blackout thing. So
Well, our
it's
area
better
was
and
doing
safer just to have them here with us.
our area was doing rolling blackouts yesterday. We got lucky. We weren't affected, but people 5 or 6 houses down were. So
Well, that's what happened to us. They were doing the rolling blackouts here, and when they got to us, we got it back for what 7 or 8 hours later. It's been on ever since, but
yeah,
the water is shot to shit.
crap.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
The city of the city of San Antonio is under a water boil order because we've had so many mains break and power froze and that kind of stuff. I mean,
Yeah,
water froze.
yeah. The
Yeah.
news is talking about Houston and Austin both having to deal with water main breaks and boiling water.
That's
Oklahoma's state of
yeah.
emergency.
Yeah, that's what happened here. The water mains broke in the town where we get our water from, and as soon as they get it all back up and running, which is probably 2, 3 more days maybe, and get it tested, then the boil water effect's gonna go in for us.
Now, on a
But
lot of
maybe
this,
go ahead.
a lot of this hair detail is just this or that. But if you see lines going through it, it's usually suggestions of a whisker going through. I don't know if y'all can see that real well, but it's important to the details. You want to be mindful of that. And of course, you still can make it as wide as you want to, and just be consistent everywhere else. So there's that. Sorry about talking on topic. Shut up.
That's okay. That's okay. We need to get back on topic, I guess.
No, I was just giving you hell. We don't. Hell, we're
But
almost never on topic.
believe me when I tell you that milk and water
No milk, no
and
bread,
and bread and all that
no
stuff's flying
eggs
off
in
the shelves
store,
again.
there's
Can't
no
find
lunch
it.
meat.
Oh,
Can't
no.
find it.
Alpaca.
Meat.
You hear me?
Just like the hurricane. Yes, I heard
Yep.
you.
No
We
plastic
can hear you
bowls.
too.
Everybody
We-
heard you.
Meat, produce, nothing.
Bowls.
We heard,
Our
we heard you, Teresa.
stores, our grocery stores are only opening for limited hours, and there's you're not going to find milk, bread,
And
water,
no
produce,
Exactly right.
meat. There's some frozen stuff and
no
stuff that
water,
nobody
flush
ever
your
buys,
toilet. Now we
but
got toilet paper.
Yeah.
No water.
But see now this time around since the hurricanes, it was toilet paper was in shortage. Now we got plenty of toilet paper.
We need to
but
start.
don't have all the other stuff.
We
And
need
the
to start
stores,
giving Teresa a link to get on the panel because hell, we can hear her. Might as well say her too.
I know she don't want to be bothered. She just
And
like to interject.
and the stores are actually rationing people on how much milk and water and stuff they can buy now. So
Yeah, they are doing that too. They are limiting.
So no more alpaca lips buying.
Charles, they can't all be funny.
Weren't you muted or something?
I was.
Janet said her Walmart has been closed for 2 days. Will be open tomorrow morning.
Better get there early if you have to get anything.
Yeah, ours has been open, but they're opening Walmart and the grocery stores, the local grocery stores that have power, have been opening. They've been not opening until about 10 or 11 and closing at 5, and they're normally open from 6 to midnight.
Mm.
Well, except Walmart, I think that's 24 hours. But
Our Walmart used to be 24 hours. Even before COVID, they stopped doing 24 hours. Kind of sucked. 'cause
yeah,
it
I
was nice.
think ours did too since COVID.
I like being able to go to Walmart at any time I wanted. Clip Daring is here, folks.
Hello, Cliffy.
Hello.
You just woke it up, didn't you?
Yeah.
We just started cutting.
Laura said you confused the heck out of me. You said disregard show link now.
No, disregard. ... I was giving you a link to another hangout, but that was what I was saying. Disregard.
Well, then I was sending messages saying hi and stuff. You ain't even.
Because I'm doing a show over here. But do you know where you have this cutting? Do you want to show people what it looks like?
It's in I can show in a couple hours.
You
Get
can't.
enough to do it overnight.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the lion there, John.
Yeah, we don't want to show it straight on because people steal it. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that way
I
people
think
can
he
see what it
thought I
looks
was
like.
gonna
Buster.
doing a nude or something.
What?
Billy heard nude and he perked right up.
Dave said, "Be right back."
Okay. Welcome aboard, Mr. Daring.
I'm gonna see y'all folks later.
All right.
Got a couple of
Oh,
things.
all right, Russ.
All right, I might
Have
be
a
back later.
happy birthday
Right.
night.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you,
being
thank
here.
you, thank you.
Hi, bye, Russ.
Bye, Cliffy.
Have a good night.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, Janet says her Walmart's been closed for the past 2 days.
Yeah,
Scroll
I read
Scroll
that.
Cafe.
I read that already. Where you been?
That's Wes
Who's
Balco.
Scroll Saw Cafe?
Wes Balco.
Good what? Scroll Saw Cafe
says-
is west.
Yes.
Hello, Aravale.
It
What
was
did
without
Billy
power.
read already?
I don't know.
What?
I'm lost now.
What?
Wes Balco was without power for 60 plus hours.
Gross off. Wes. I mean,
I'm so confused right now.
Me too. But I know Wes.
What had you already read, Billy?
I read every stuff.
Ever stuff.
Well, except for everybody in the chat saying hi to everybody else or whoever.
Oh, okay. She already read about the Walmart. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wes, why not you in Heo?
Wes says he's had power for 24 hours now. Yay, Wes.
Yay.
The other night he was in and his having to go to his pickup because he was on his phone. So he had to go to his pickup and charge it and get some heat because he didn't have any power in the house. He looked so sad.
Yeah.
I've been seeing some TikTok videos of people whose roofs caved in and they had ice and water everywhere in their house.
Oh hell.
Yep.
One girl was crying her eyes out. No, Laura came to bed because I was napping and she's preparing to go to do an overnight and said, I think Charlie's live. And I was thinking, dang it, hopefully he'll still be there when I wake up. And then she talked a little bit longer. And I said, I guess I'm not sleeping no more. Because I'm going to be pissed if I'm up all night and he ain't doing nothing. Hello,
Corey.
babe.
I still don't know why Herb's not here, but he's not required to be. But anyway,
Why isn't Wes here? Go ahead.
I don't know. The hell was I talking about? It's starting to melt around here, but it won't stay above freezing. So even though it's melting, there's ice on top of the grass, but you can see the grass now.
Dave
Not
Webber is back.
completely. Hello,
You,
Dave.
you can't see the grass here.
You can see like where footprints are. You know, you can see the grass there, but it's not completely melted. It's just thinner than it was.
I haven't seen grass since October.
Well, ours, you could see the grass until it started snowing this morning, and we got 4 more inches.
Well, we did.
Wes said he had a shower. Good for you, buddy.
Actually, he said a shower. But I know what he meant.
Just make sure you're dressed before you get on the panel, sir, if you so choose.
Yeah, we don't want your shower to make you a shower. That was stupid.
I see what you did there.
Mom always says, stupid is stupid does.
Yeah.
He did hashtag naked stroller.
Aren't shower and shower spelled the same?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whenever I plan on saying shower, which is not real often, but
Depends on who he's stalking.
I'll do SHOW-ER.
I will too.
Wes, why you not his heel? Nobody answering
Wes?
me.
You
Yes, sir.
shaved.
Yeah.
So did I, John.
That was a couple days ago now.
No, it was yesterday. Ironically, we both did it the same day, but neither one of us talked about it.
That wasn't yesterday, was it?
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I think it was.
But
No,
didn't your twin power senses click in and go, oh,
No, I'm
if
thinking
shave, I better shave too.
it was day before yesterday.
Oh,
Wes
okay.
says I is here. I don't know if that means backstage or not. No, I think it came from the day we were all looking at old pictures. We was all cleaner cut back then.
Well, I just feel like I look homeless. No, that he's not down there.
Wes, dang it.
Yeah, John, I'll show you me. I know you're anxious to see, but I shaved it, did too. There
He's
we
waiting
go.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
respond because I can't see you. Okay, good.
Yeah, they both
look-
did the same thing the same day. It was weird.
Yep,
You
yep,
think
yep.
they might be twins or something?
I know.
Yeah.
A little creepy.
Creepy.
Creepy. That wouldn't be the first time we've heard that term.
He said, give me time. I'll get there.
Okay.
I'm almost there. Ah.
See how that eye's starting to jump out at you? Just saying.
No, I can't even tell what it is from right now. And I know
Eyeball,
what it is.
Flebbit.
Herb
It's
said,
an eyeball jumping out at you.
Herb said, here's your quarter. Here's a quarter. Here's your quarter.
Hey, has he,
Janet
has he
said, nice look, Charles.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. As Herb said, why he's not in here. I've been talking about it for an hour, but I don't know if he's ever said why he's not in here.
Wes said that's what she said.
Oh, of course.
Dave
Herb-
Weber smiled. Go ahead.
Herb said a while ago we needed. Never mind.
I'm not confused at all now.
Flip, we have 13 people watching.
If you got any comments, questions, inquiries, suggestions, or tips, just put them out there in the comments. And if we don't know the answer, we'll by God, we'll find the answer. We sure appreciate it.
And please make sure all your tips or tins are bigger.
Wouldn't bother
Yeah.
me in the least.
Herb made the comment earlier. We don't need him on the panel. I don't know why he thought that.
Because he's meaner than hell.
He's got
He
more
says we got
than
enough people.
he's
We got
got
enough people on the
more
panel.
room
already.
than just one community
Oh,
service.
see, then he says it enough. Because you don't need me on the panel, you got enough. He just said it again.
Bull Stanky. We need you on the panel.
Maybe that's his way of saying I'm tired of trying to talk all over you, some of my bucks.
Bappa, mow, mow. Who is this weird looking feller?
Hey, weird looking fella.
everybody.
Looks like
Hello,
somebody that
Bo.
resembles Wes. Hey, Wes.
I ain't
Hello,
seen you in a
naked.
month of Sunday.
I'm gonna have to change that tonight.
The warm and happy scroller. He said cold and lonely last night, I believe, something like that.
The lost and frozen scroller.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen him in a long damn time. I
And
was
a
just
coon
rewatching the video the other day of Jamie and Wes and Charlie and Lee.
Yeah,
And
they-
losing my mind.
Yeah.
And that was friggin' hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, one side of my tiny short beard is all puffy, and the other one's up against my head. It
Hey,
looks stupid.
blabbit.
See, look at that. Billy, what do I do? Shave this one down. It's sad being retarded. I got a razor today.
Welcome aboard, Westalicious.
Well, thank you for having me.
Would you like to tell people where they can find you on social media?
They can find me thawed out at the Scroll Saw Cafe on Facebook, YouTube, and the Instagrammer.
Oh, God, what about you, Cliff?
DarianDecal.com, Darian K. Cals on Facebook, Cliffy TX Personal, and I thought I had a joke in there somewhere, and I don't. I guess that's it.
No.
Well, Cliffy TX on YouTube. Just you can subscribe, but it'll be a while before you see anything there. Thank you. Why are you not on camera there, Wes? Now you're not even on mic. What's wrong with you people?
Wes often seems to have audio issues, but I don't know that for a fact right now.
I'm just trying to figure out what is wrong with my juvenile beard, man. I'm not a big fan of it, the short thing. Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah, yeah, let's get it out of the way. Jason is leaving.
So, guess,
That was,
Not Jason.
no, I was going to say that was so and so minutes ago, but it was this same minute. Right this minute. Oh, glad to have Wes on the panel behind the black screen and the muted mic.
Well, it might be if he was actually on the panel. Well, there he is.
I wish there was a way to have a full screen and have the comments show up.
There he was.
Well, at least we got them in the same area.
yeah.
Yeah, Russ left right after I got here. It's almost like it was because I was here. Say something I need to know.
No, I doubt it. It's probably something to do with honeydews and, I don't know. John was actually chatty till you got here, so I guess he doesn't like you.
Janet said, Cliff, you could alleviate that problem by evening both sides up and shave it all off. Shouldn't take that long to come back, right? Actually, the only reason I don't is because, first of all, I look like Homer Jones when I take it off. I mean, shave it off. John's listening. That's one reason why I'm doing it. But I have a neon white chin, and I look like a badly burned cancer victim.
Me too.
Who's Homer Jones?
I was waiting for John to jump on the wording I used. Dave Weber said, I'm going to see if the wife has my side of the bed warm, too.
Night, Dave.
My skin condition is the only reason I don't shave it all off from time to time.
Same here. And the shape of my head.
Well, that whole thing. I used to shave my head all the time.
Look,
And
two eyes.
then my vitiligo spread, and I just looked horrible.
That's why her facial hair is white. But see how those eyes just jump out at you, get you all scared and stuff? John's petrified. You can't see that. John's scared
The
as
eyes
hell. He
have
don't.
it.
Yeah. They have him pooping his drawers.
No, in a little over an hour and a half, I can go in there and get that piece of wood.
Good.
Actually, 12:15. It's 10:20 now. Damn it! That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I didn't realize it was already that late, but we still got 11 people watching. Yeah. Of course, I didn't start till what, 7:45?
I actually probably have that picture on my phone.
Yeah, but if it's straight on, oh screw it, doesn't matter.
It ain't nothing but a time, bro. Yeah. I know it was in the older picture.
Yeah. Let's take a drink. There you go,
Is
Billy.
West muted or is he still here?
He's
I'm
not
still
muted.
here.
I don't know why he's always got that camera off. He's so damn sexy.
I
That
concur.
is not what she said.
Well, he doesn't like. Wes doesn't like to compete with the rest of us, though. That's it. I know it is.
I gotta keep my finger on that mute button though, because I got that stupid cat running around here going, oh.
It's in heat, and it sounds like a
weird
seal.
sound.
Apparently, you got a seal
Well,
cat.
I have dog sounds in the back here, and sometimes it's actually a dog.
Send the cat out to the pheasant area.
I tell you what, those dead gum pheasants have loved this weather.
I've heard.
They're cold weather birds.
Oh,
Janet
Right.
says, "I see it now. Finally, that's why, Charles."
why? What? I'm so confused. Oh, the eyes.
20 degrees for a while, and they were nested out in the middle of the open, and they had icicles hanging off their back, walking around like it's nothing.
My friend drives a 18-wheeler tow truck in the Pflugerville, Austin area, and he did a picture saying, "Look, I got a custom visor," and it was all icicles. It was so funny.
It was so funny.
So funny.
John spoke. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So, hey, Wes, is taxidermy season over yet?
I've still got 2 rugs I got to get finished out, but for the most part, yes.
Oh,
So you
Does that
get
mean we're
back.
gonna see you scrolling?
You see you scrolling, be on the panel more often, or what?
I might be on somebody's panel more often. I don't know how much. I don't know how much I'll be doing, but
What is
I
that?
get a little
What is that
project
supposed to
from
mean?
time to time.
Yeah, you say somebody's panel. Are you divorced from one of us?
No, that's in like I'm on Charlie's panel right now. The other guys aren't doing a show for me to be on.
So there's that.
Janet said, "No, that."
Well,
that's
if you want,
good.
if you go ahead, Cliff.
Why, thank you.
I promise, John, one night I'll be close by my phone and I'll be like, oh, John's doing a live show. I'll go visit him.
Janet said, "No, that's holy crap! I can't even say it. That's the why.
No.
That's
That's why
why
the comment
is the
why Wes
comment
is
why
not on
Wes
camera.
is not on camera because he's too
It's
sexy
too
for the panel.
sexy for the.
Hey, if it's in English, you act like you have an advantage over me.
All I can say is I need one of you fellers that said that to go talk to her.
Talk to who?
I'm so lost right now.
Her. If you can find a her, at this point, it doesn't matter what she looks like.
Just you have to have a pulse.
So apparently, Wes's standards have dropped a little bit.
They dropped real
So-
low in this weather the other day. I don't care what you look like.
We
I
know
just
a
need me
we know a
cuddle
Swedish gal that's probably single.
So Wes, are you saying you don't have a cuddle buddy at night now, or what?
buddy. I know. I have no cuddle buddy except for the stupid cat that
Look
won't
up.
stick around very long.
Look up the cat and the fish. You'll be like a bug in a blanket. something like that.
Herb
I see
said, "I'm
Billy
taking
shaking
her to
his
the eye
head
doctor."
like vigorously. No, don't do it.
Where the
Well,
heck is the
well
picture, man?
it's only because Billy's jealous, but quite sure she's single. Billy, help us out here, you but
Yeah.
trying to help a homie out, Billy. Dang it!
By setting them up with the.
Yeah.
Are you a Star Wars fan there, Wes?
I don't think so, Tim.
I found it, shall we?
Okay, just a sec.
Well, then, what I was going to say, you wouldn't understand.
So
I'm
this is
sure
my
he's heard.
favorite.
Wow.
This
I
is my
might
favorite piece he's ever cut.
Well, if you're talking about Chewbacca, I'm sure he's heard of Chewbacca.
Oh.
You can go ahead and say it, Billy. Come on, Cletus.
I can't remember if it was Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi.
Jabba
I
the
think
Hutt.
maybe Return of the Jedi. No, General Akbar says, "It's a trap."
The trap.
Shall we?
Just a sec, son. I'm finishing this here cut.
I think that was
Is
Empire.
is that a lion? No,
Yeah.
it's a standard.
I'll wait for you then, because this is my hand getting tired. That's what
Herb said, "I'm taking her to the eye doctor."
I already said that.
Oh, never mind.
What?
I
Okay,
have,
what?
I have a few of your other cuttings too over here if you're interested,
Let
because
me
I'll never
get it.
find them again.
Let me put you full screen over there.
Well, thank you.
That is the lion we're working on, folks. That's what it'll look like when it's done.
That's not a lion, it's a standard.
Shut up.
Wait, I'll show you the other ones I got. Here's Dale Senior. It's a simple pattern, but it looks just like him.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then there's this. I love this one too. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, the Bear Woods has the other one of that and never got it back.
Let's see here. Got the lion. Then we got this cute little majestic creature.
Ah,
And then we've got this
you got
one.
any cars?
That one's got a little bit of detail in it.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
And that's what it looked like where I got it. It's like it was made
Cool.
for that area.
That's the only one I've ever
and-
had professionally framed.
That is all of them.
That costs like $150 or more.
I have others in person. I just don't have pictures of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Much obliged.
Up there in my pee pants.
What are you doing, Wes?
I was getting close so I could see those pictures.
I've missed you, Wes. God darn it.
I'm glad somebody has.
Your picture.
We all have.
No, it was funny. You were holding it together longest in that Jamie and Charlie video. And
Yeah.
then you lost
I
it.
wasn't. It's just that my stream was really, really slow.
Yeah, I've.
It's a
Go ahead,
prostate
Charles.
issue, I'm sure.
What was that, John?
Go ahead, Charles.
No, I was asking. What were you saying?
Oh, and I've actually been waiting for you to come back so I can finish this for you.
Oh, I gotta turn that damn light out.
I was just thinking about that the other night when I opened my Facebook page for the first time in months.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
And Dad, you should feel privileged, Wes. He's known me much longer and never made me a damn thing.
I make lots of stuff for people. They're just sitting on my desk still, though.
Okay, show us the
Kind of
one
like
you
my
have drawn up.
backers. Oh, that's right. He hadn't cut the backers.
Yeah, show everybody what you have sitting there for Charlie, drawn up.
We
Janet
can't show
says-
that on camera.
It's right here.
Janet says, Charles.
Picked up.
Janet says, Charles, do you stack cut the pattern so Cliffy can have one of everything? LOL.
I wish he did.
I stack cut when I think something could sell someday, and I know that's pretty vague, but yeah, he already has one of these, so I know there's gonna be the one piece he didn't pay for.
I purchased the ones I just showed you. By God,
Yeah, back when he
that
had
was a
money.
long time ago. Yeah.
Well, Cliff, you can bring people over to your house and go, look what my brother caught me. This is awesome. He's selling them. You know what? If you buy one, I'll get 20% too.
Well, it's not like I've told him before. If I ever get on video or something, I could have a different piece in the background every time. I'm his
Yeah,
biggest
you're on
fan.
video
And
like almost every show.
exactly. And some
Yeah.
of my buck won't even give me the ones that was gifted to me. I earned
Yeah.
two, and the other ones were gifted.
Yeah, because there's dust in the shop. I can't go outside to paint because it's been freaking snowing and raining.
Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Then just
Billy-
cut them and throw them in black mud, and it'll still be contrast.
Billy, wake up now.
Awake. Shay said, "Yay, I'm back. I was able to get some of the files before it crashed again."
Yay!
So
Hi,
sent more to
Shay.
Dropbox.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yay!
Can
Hello,
you,
Shay.
Shay, can you let Steve Nealon know which ones you've uploaded?
Oh, I'm sure he knows.
Well, he may. And thank you, Shay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Say, you're the best.
You're the best. You're swell. In-house.
Now, y'all was making googly eyes at me till she came in.
I
Oh, we're
wasn't
still
making
making
googly
them,
eyes at
baby.
you. I love you, Wes, but
I
I
still-
wasn't making no googly eyes.
I still am Wes.
I am
just can't see
still. I think you're cuter than Skeeter's, Winky.
Okay, I feel better.
Herb
I
said he said bye, folks.
Later,
We love you, Herbie. Bye,
we love you,
Herbie.
Herbalicious.
Bye, Herbie.
Bye, Herbie.
So I'll be going live tomorrow night, Herb, if you want to join us for over there.
I might be.
And Wes.
And Cliff.
I'll try to remember.
And Billy. Oh, I'm sure you'll see it in
What?
the chat.
Cliff won't.
Yeah.
But you saw Charles was live for 2.5 hours tonight before I saw that. So
And
Yeah, I
Billy,
would like.
I'll be going live tomorrow in case anybody's wondering.
oh, okay.
Janet said, "What you gonna be making, John?" And Herbie said, "No, I don't understand." But that
Oh,
doesn't
here's
mean
another one. So tomorrow night I'll be working on a small pendant because John Bradley wants to know some more information on making small pendants, miniatures. So I'll be doing some of that and working on. I can work on this Scroll Saw Cafe black that I'm working on.
You know.
Shaylee said, "I'll be working on my epic project."
I'll be working on this here line.
I'm gonna let you do comments for a little bit, Billy. My eyes still ain't open yet.
So just know that if me and John are ever on at the same time, it's not to compete. We just both want to do it live.
You're who, what is doing
No.
how there, Cliff?
It's competing.
My eyes aren't quite open yet, so I'm gonna let you do comment.
Okay.
And I heard John said it's competing. Well, John doesn't get to do live streams very often, but I don't do mine to compete with him. I do it because I like doing live streams. I'm not saying if you go to him, don't ever talk to me.
Just don't ever.
Yeah,
talk
but
to
then
me.
again, you can do yours in the daytime when I'm working.
Yeah, but there's less viewership during the day.
Janet
You're
said,
not-
I'm down for visiting all of them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Charles is usually sleeping during the day anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So there's that.
We've covered that.
I like your laugh, John. Makes you all the more cuter. You got a pretty mouth, boy.
I can squeal like a piggy for you.
You can dress up
Ginger,
like
you-
one too.
We don't
Feeling
take too
on.
kindly to your kind around here.
Money all
Yeah.
just farted in my pants.
Blah blah.
It must have been Charles. He's been having that issue tonight.
It were not I.
Billy, you're so mean. I've been having that issue, but it wasn't me, was it? Yeah, I guess it was. Look, Mom, no hands. Let's go to your room.
What the hell?
The hell?
Jeff the phone? Oh, that's the one that used to do that. Wes used to go,
And he used to also go, what the hell? Just like Peanut.
What the hell?
Doesn't he sound just like him, Cliff?
Yeah.
That's all he's good at, though. He can cut through paper pretty quick. You good at that paper stuff, ain't you, Wesley Pooh?
Sure is.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think so, Tim.
It was lotion.
Billy, why do I tremble every time you talk? It's not because I have a crush on you.
Come here, puppet boy.
Ugh.
Where's his hand going?
Did he call me puppy boy or puppy boy?
Puppet.
Oh.
Puffet. Puffy boy.
Well, you know my inflated face.
I have that too.
Puppet.
They said a lot of pee in there.
I'm uncomfortable.
Staley said 2 hands, Charles.
Dag nabbit, woman.
So my wife and her daughter are gonna do an overnight tonight,
Oh,
and
good.
possibly tomorrow night, because all the days they had to throw away all their food, well, all the cooler food.
Why?
I might just hug Billy because the electricity was out for 3 days.
Stick it out in the snow. It'll keep it cold.
Well, that's a lot of food, and it wouldn't have made it through the trip because when they had the fire and they had to throw all that stuff away, people were swimming in the dumpster trying to get everything.
Heck, mine was out
Oh,
3 days.
I thought you were
most of
talking
mine
about.
wasn't even thawed out yet.
Thought you were talking about at Kayla's house.
Oh no, I mean they didn't have electricity either, but this is at the store. All the coolers had to be thrown. Well, the stuff in it, the coolers did okay.
Y'all could have had food.
There's a lot of love over at Billy's house. There's people hugging behind him and stuff.
What?
Are y'all about to commit mass suicide?
Cliff, did y'all not end up with any groceries out of the deal?
No, the food is spoiled.
Okay.
Well, I mean, just tell her to treat it the way you would an unruly child. Spank it.
Well, then you'll get CPS called on you, or FPS.
Billy
Food
needs a shock collar.
Sometimes I need to get spanking.
So does Shaylee.
Once again, I'm left out.
Well, in his defense, he volunteered himself. We didn't call on him. You got to make it
You
known
want
that
to
you
spank
like
me, Wes?
spanking.
Oh.
That's why you keep getting left out,
oh.
Wes, because you didn't volunteer.
Oh,
Throwing me with a good time,
Oh, oh.
mister.
oh my.
Patrick is in his house.
I hear Gizmo. Hello, Patrick.
What's up, Patrick?
Gizmo.
Long time no see, sir.
Hey, Pat.
Margaret.
Patrick's Workshop on the YouTube and Patrick's Workshop. Ham.
Steve Nealon said I got
Yeah.
the next 17 images uploaded to your site, Sherry.
Yay!
Yay.
I wonder what Mr. Patrick's workshop has been up to lately.
I don't know. Let's ask. Steve, are they named and such, or do I need to do all that?
I just turned down cheesecake because I'm watching my figure get fat.
I want some damn cheesecake.
Well, there's 3 slices over here.
Is it? God, I would slap Billy for that.
You'd slap Billy for a
Bag of chips.
dried macaroni noodle or something.
Patrick said smoking
What
weed
would
every
you
day.
do for a Klondike?
What would you do? Woo woo.
Hi, my name is Pat. I smoke weed and I print dildos.
Now, Patrick, if you're a glutton for punishment and want to be on the panel, let me know, sir.
Steve Nealon said you need to do the names and sizes still, Charlie.
Okay, just verifying.
And pricing.
Not those. No, the pricing I can't do. Right now, everything's $600. Just put a number in there.
He said, plus you need to add the 2 new patterns I uploaded the files for.
I didn't do that.
Billy's got a viewer over his shoulder.
I don't even know what the
That's my youngest son.
I don't even know what the files were. My youngest son. Is that one of the ones that was at the cookout? Billy, was
He
that
waved
one?
it in.
Billy, was that one of the ones that was at the cookout during that live stream?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought I recognized him.
He said, plus you need to add the 2 new patterns I uploaded.
I
the files
read
for.
that already.
He
I
read
know
that
the
already,
file.
but I'm trying to figure out which
Oh,
pattern you're talking
I'm
about.
gonna go back to full screen because I'm retarded.
I thought I had everything up there. What did I not? What are they? What's your face, Steve?
See my doggy?
What
Yeah.
are you doing with Taddy's? Cliff?
Howdy who? I said
He's
I'm
going full
retarded
screen. Yeah, he's.
because I'm retarded. I don't pay enough attention.
Oh.
A hootie hoo? Is it like a hoo hoo?
Oh God.
I was
Start-
telling him.
starting to look
my-
like a
Steve
lion.
said no. Steve said no, the 2 shepherd patterns.
Oh yeah.
I was.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
probably-
Yeah.
Yeah, I set up on the site later today, and that was quite a few days ago. Go ahead, Cliff.
I don't know what brought it up, but we was in the car almost home, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if there was a foreign doctor that was a gynecologist and his name was Doctor Who? I guess I should have kept it in the car.
Say it again.
A foreign doctor that's a gynecologist and his name is Doctor Who? Huh? That'd be kind of funny.
That's they can't all be winners, Cliff. And
Hello,
now
Dr.
John's looking to see if there's such a thing as the Doctor Who ha.
Siri, what is a hoo ha?
Oh, I almost spit my drink out on that one. Because I'd have cracked up. She answered, "It's a cooter candle."
All right, then. I blowed up my cooter candle. You weren't supposed to be doing with it what you were doing with it, though.
Okay.
Fuck. My dog is so cute. Here's what Aunt Kay was. She's sad because she can't be in there with Mommy.
Shay said her OBGYN's name is Dr. Peeper. Huh?
Holy hell.
She
Peeper.
said was. Maybe she got rid of her.
Peeper. I hope she's kidding.
You think they would call it? You would think they call it a galnecologist.
She said she told him he needed a new name.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly scream, come visit me.
Dr. Pepper was already taken, and I went on Wheel of Fortune and bought a vowel.
What?
His name might as
Pepper paper.
his name might as well have been Dr. Creeper.
A doctor was busted yesterday with a bunch of cameras. That Dr. Peeper.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and end this here live stream. Shadley, if you want a link to get on the panel, let me know. John's here.
Hey, Shay.
And Billy, yeah, if you want to,
But
if you want a link, let me know. By God, we're going to go ahead and end this here live stream. But anybody's welcome to get on the panel if you got a camera and microphone. We'd appreciate you, and appreciate y'all dropping by. Been here right at 3 hours, a little in some seconds, but we appreciate you. Come on back if you're not. If you liked what you saw, throw a thumbs up, and you know, Clip and Billy are Clip and John are ready. Anyway, and apparently Wes. God, I'm getting dizzy.
Wes can't find his camera.
And Billy's not waving his around. Anyway, okay. So
Patrick said link him, Charles.
All right, homie. I will do so. Appreciate everybody dropping by. Scroll on.
Scroll on.